Yes, hello everyone, and this is Uzi Vlogs, and welcome back again to my Live 18 Hangout Club. Ayan. I'm not sure if you're hearing me, guys. I hope you are, guys. Can you please tell me if you are hearing me, kung naririnig nyo ako. Nagparamdam kayo ng konti dyan. Anyhow. So there we go, guys. Medyo hindi nyo probably ako nakita for the last how many months with this one. So, but anyhow, maraming salamat pa rin sa pagpunta, and I know baka most every one of us or most of the 18 right now is nandun sa Binibining Pilipinas. Of course, 'di ba? Why naman, 'di ba? Dahil naman, syempre, supportahan natin si Sob dahil nandun. Anyhow, magpapakita muna ako sa inyo. Yan, there we go. Ay, na-reveal ko yung special guest natin. But anyways, guys, this is Uzi Vlogs, and again, welcome back to my channel. I would like to greet every one of you guys. A good evening kung nasa man kayo. Yes, probably it's almost 10:30 p.m. PH, and welcome sa mga nandito sa live, including US 18 Eagles na nandito. Ayan, so Blackjack, Camille, yan, nandito. Ayun, grabe naman si Buwan. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. So, yes, who are we going to talk to tonight? That is actually DJ B. Sa mga nakilala sa inyo, sa Stationhead. Mas famous siya sa ganung pangalan eh. But sa BLEZEE is her name. DJ B is the alias na ginagamit niya palagi. So, ayun. We'll talk to her kasi part of being in 18 Hangout Club, we have to also get to know the other 18. As really, I was doing this before I guess a lot of people na nakita nyo previously dito. So matagal ko tong hindi nagawa, no? Parang the last live that I have was with si Josh, 'di ba? Of Gidkidad. So yun yung pinakala. So thank you guys for waiting for me to do this again. Pero ngayon nasa pagtatag-era na tayo, 'di ba? Ito yung pinakamalupit dito. Hindi lang to basta live. We are going to talk about me and DJ B or B. We'll talk about things na nangyayari dito sa ating fandom, sa SB19 and such. Maraming mga revealing and maraming mga breaking news. Isa yan sa mga pag-uusapan natin for tonight, yung mga breaking news na nangyayari ngayon dito. So please do share this to all the people na walang magawa o walang matambayan for tonight, and I will be here for the next an hour and a half or two, right? Ayan. So, good evening muna kay Uzi Cats Official na nandyan. Ayan, so nandito pa rin. Si Blackjack 18, of course, si Buwan, Camille. And for you na hindi mayo mag-chat at nahihiya mag-chat, wag po kayong mahiya mag-chat po kayo. Free po yan, di ba? So, ayan. We will, in a moment, in the next few seconds from now, ipapakilala ko na or iakit ko na ang ating special guest na si DJ B, no? So, if you have any questions with DJ B, actually now it's the time kasi paano ko ba sasabihin to? DJ B is one of, or B itself is one of, I think, isa yun sa mga parang nai-inspired ako dito sa taong to eh. Napaka-dedicated to. Napaka-dedicated na 18. Even their fan base, US 18 is, I think, sobrang dedication na ginagawa nila as a fan base. We'll get to know that as well, no? Yung kung how are they working around, pwede niyang may mga makakwento siya sa atin, and then we'll get to know them better. As of course, as B, I think she's one of the founding members or founding admins of US 18, di ba? So yun. Bakit ako di mo ginigess? Gusto mo ba? Pwede naman. Pero gusto mo malaman kung anong klaseng pusa tong si Usikats. Ayan, so Lodi ko to. Grabe, hindi sana maraming 18 na makarinig ng na to, or even after this live, sana maraming makapanood nito, just to you get to know those exciting people kagaya ni DJP na who's working a lot for our fan base or our fandom, 'di ba? Sa fan base ng US 18, and doing a lot of work, no, to support SB19 yun. 'Di ba? Hindi ko gusto, okay lang ako dito. Akala ko seryoso, okay? Si Blackjack na daw next. Oy, why not? Why not? Why not, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Blackjack. So, pagpakilala kayo guys, if you are coming from different fan bases or whatever, ganun. Diba? So, mas okay yun. Alright, if you can also share this to your 18 GCs, that will be amazing. Kasi for sure, hindi na sila nasanay. Dati kasi ginagawa ko to nung pandemic, ginagawa ko yata to twice a week. Pero of course, I cannot do that anymore with the busy work, diba, ganon. And I'm actually just trying to catch up every now and then. Even my reactions are not as updated as before, diba? So, but then, we're always here to stay, no? For SB19, and we'll always be supporting them no matter, and however we can, di ba? Parang ganun. I'm from AMD! Yes, yan. Si Blackjack 18 from AMD. Ayan, shoutout sa ating mga mommies and daddies. Di ba? Na lagi nandyan to support. Thank you so much. So, ayan na. Ito na, paakitin na natin. And pag-usapan na natin. And Camille Cruz from Radio 18 represent. Ayan, shoutout sa mga Radio 18. Nasaan na sila, no? Nasaan na sila, Prim? Nasaan na si Prim, di ba? DJ SB. Ayan. Alright. Siyempre, kaya nga busy na masyado need kumayod para sa SB. Oo, actually, totoo yan. Need na natin kumayod para sa mga ticket and such thing, di ba? Yeah, kailangan natin yan eh. Catch a moment, says everyone. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, catch a moment. Alright. So, nasa bakasyon. Nasa bakasyon. Baka nandun sa Binibining Pilipinas. Si Prima. Baka nandun siya, nanonood siya. Shoutout sa mga nandun sa Binibining Pilipinas. May nakikita ko sa Twitter. Grabe talaga, nandun sila. Ako hindi ko alam. Pag-uusapan din natin yan eh. I will ask B for her opinion regarding. Kasi ako was surprised na, uy, nandun pala si Josh. Diba? Alright. On air nga pala sa mga nasa Stationhead. Shoutout po sa inyo lahat. So here we go, guys. I will put up our special guest for tonight, and that is DJ B. Yan. Hello, DJ B. What's up, yo? Ay, nakamute ka, DJ B. Nakamute ka. I-unmute kita. Ay, hindi pala ako pwede mag-unmute. Ikaw pala.
Pasensya na talaga. Wala sa bundok namin to.
Nako, it's okay. Nako, J-Cons is here. J-Cons, maraming salamat. May paayuda ka agad si J-Cons. So, grabe naman.
Masyado yan. Busog yan.
Oo nga, iba talaga tong si J-Cons. Grabe, super yan, super supportive yan. Ayun. So, how are you? How are you, B?
Hi! Oh my gosh, sorry talaga. First time ko kasi ganito. I mean, unang-una po, hello, good morning, good evening to everyone. I'm DJ B, aka Admin B of US18. Hindi ko alam saan ako titingin kasi, like I've said, I've never done this before except for like a quick
Diyan ka lang sa screen tumingin,
lang.
okay na yon. Sa screen mo, ako, tumitingin ako sa screen.
Parang hindi ko kasi, parang...
di ba?
Anyway, okay lang ako. Kumusta ka, Kuis?
Okay naman din. It's been a busy life so far.
Ay, nako.
Diba? Siyempre,
kulang pa the word busy to describe what we're going through right now. Being fans,
yes,
with our personal lives going on.
Exactly. Ito maganda tong magiging pag-uusapan natin kasi I think both of us are parents and we're busy taking care of our families and kids. I think meron din marami din mapupulot silang parang sabihin na nating strategy, no? Kung paano pagbabalansin kasi yan isa sa mga itatakal natin kung how do you, especially sa isang katulad mo na I know that you are busy diyan sa US, no, especially diyan yung work ethics diyan ibang klase, talagang super busy. So marami akong mapupulot na or maraming tayong mapupulot na kami mga nanonood na na parang strategy, di ba, kung paano ba mag-fangirl o mag-fanboy in spite na super busy ang mga schedules natin. Isa yun sa pag-uusapan natin. But let me just ask you, B, no, sino ba si B out kasi I mean, when I know you, I know you as an 18, no? I know you as a supporter of SB19. Tapos DJ ka ng Stationhead, gano'n. But I don't really know you as outside of that. Or probably I know, no? Kasi nag-usap tayo. Pero for those people outside, parang sino ba si DJ B outside?
Teka lang, papasukin ko lang, nasa labas pa, outside na. No,
Sige, papasukin mo.
That's just who I am. I'm very sarcastic. Gusto ko lagi happy yung mga like people around me. I always want to
Yeah.
make sure that they're having like a good day, you know. I try to be the person to give them like something to look forward to, you know, be positive, optimistic, that kind of stuff. Yun lang yung ano, masyado ako siguro like I don't like people around me to be sad. I don't like people around me to feel like they're alone, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the type of person I am. Just a happy-go-lucky person.
Also, you told me you have kids now. Yeah, your
I have two boys.
mother, two boys.
Mhm.
How is it to have two
Um,
boys and you becoming an 18? I mean, by the way, before we touch on that,
mhm.
paano nga ba naging 18 si DJP? Paano mo ba
Ah,
paano mo ba uh, nalaman or paano nakita ang SB19 on what are the circumstances when you first saw them?
nothing really to it. I remember because I'm a huge K-pop fan, and not just
Okay.
K-pop, by the way. I love Japanese music. I love my first love in music is actually rock bands. So you
Mhm.
know, growing up with like listening to Metallica, Guns N' Roses, you know, John Bon Jovi, Journey, you know, those bands were pretty much the type of music I grew up listening to because my parents every Saturday or lalo na Sunday morning it's like on blast like 7 a.m. It's you know that type of music is on blast, and you know when I moved to the U.S. I got introduced to hip hop and then EDM music and then K-pop came into the picture. I would say when I was a senior in high school, so like 2002, 2003. Yes, I am nasa edad na po ako. But yeah, I got introduced
It's
to
alright.
K-pop. And you know, being a fan of K-pop idols for more than a decade, I was looking for something different. Like I
Uh-huh.
always see, you know, Filipino artists na sobrang galing sumayaw like Jabberwockies. And then you
Yeah,
have
Jabberwockies, yeah.
you know, you have artists that sobrang galing kumanta like Morissette, Sarah Geronimo, you know. And I'm you know, it's just like why do we not have something that is like similar to
Uh-uh.
K-pop, you know, like magaling na kumanta, magaling sumayaw, synchronize, that's my harmonization. And then I believe when the dance practice of Go Up went viral, my cousin, who also is a huge K-pop fan,
Okay.
she showed me this video. It's like, hey, ate, look at this. And I was like, and she didn't say anything. And
During that exact moment na nag-viral siya, you were already like,
yeah, around
wow,
around that time,
around
and
that
then
time, nice.
because it got into the K-pop community. She's
Mm.
you know part of the K-pop community, and then she showed me this video, and she didn't say anything. She just said, "Watch this video," and I said, "Sure," you know. But she knows I'm a huge fan, and she knows I've been looking for a group, you know, Filipino group, ng ganon.
Mhm.
So I watched the video, and then I was like listening to the song. Sabi ko, hold up, do I know how to speak Korean? Like, why do I understand this? Like, why do I understand the lyrics? And then I was like, holy snap, this is in Tagalog. I was like, this is Filipino. I was like, I could actually understand them. And then the funny thing is, they were so clean. Like the dance steps and just the synchronization of the moves were so on point. Like I'm a
Unreal.
dancer. I used to dance. Like I know
Yes,
I don't
I saw
look
your
I
TikTok too. Your
that's
Gento, I saw
hindi
that.
na ako masyado ano. But if you guys had seen me in my high school years, like during my grade school years, like I used to choreograph then talaga. I you know choreographing older people even. But then like watching that, you know, yung dancer hardcore, she's like,
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah.
love. I'm in love.
Oh.
And then yeah, and then I had a Twitter, but I have two Twitters. The one yung isa talaga hindi nyo malang because that's like solely for K-pop talaga, and I don't try to like mix them up kasi
Yeah.
ayokong you know. But I do have other obviously pang Barda account. Charot. Hindi. um,
I
so
love that.
yeah, and then I opened up my personal. Yung personal ko talaga account ginamit ko. Nag-search ako ng on Twitter like sa you know like fan groups, ganyan. And then, as I was going through that, I started watching mga vlogs sa YouTube, and then I came across, I came across K-pop sis, si James, yung CEO ng US18, I came across his YouTube. And then I
Bear.
started, huh?
Bear. I think those
No.
were the Bear was not original.
Hindi ko, I think I saw a couple of his videos, pero si
Yeah.
James,
Si James.
yung CEO ng US18, like
Yeah.
I watched some of his videos, and then I happened to saw a post of his on Twitter, and then I started commenting, ganyan. Like, top 10 mga animes, ganyan, like with tags. And I was like, what the heck? What's with the tags all the time? Ganon. And then, ayun. And then he messaged me. Then I was just like, huh? Sabi niya, uy, join ka, ganyan. You want to be part of the US18? And I was just like,
meron lang binuo. May binuo
Yeah.
lang ganon.
yeah, so
Okay.
I wanted to correct you pala. I'm not one of the founders of US. Siguro
Okay.
ako lang yung nagpa-establish.
Yeah, alright.
Pero si James, yan, si Tita L, yan, shout out kay G, ganyan. Kasi it used to be mix of Canada and USA. So
okay.
it used to be North America, so I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They didn't really have a name yet, or at least it wasn't like established name. And then they decided to, go on their separate ways, Canada and then US. So US18 became
Nag-break
US18,
kayo.
and then Canada. I heard it was a good breakup.
Yes, a great break.
I heard everybody,
Separate ways.
Yeah, it was for the
Separate
best,
ways.
and I heard it's something that
Yes.
they needed to do to find themselves.
Yes, find themselves.
Pero yun na yun. And then I just joined in, or pinasok niya ako, and then andun na yung sobrang kabado 20 kasi, like speaking and typing in Tagalog is different.
Yeah, true.
So, and then now here I am. Sobrang,
Yes. Ayun, actually, marami nagko-comment dito. First ko muna, gusto ko muna kasi first time ko daw nila nakitang may mukha. So,
my gosh naman kayo. Nawala kayo sa TikTok, wala kayo sa
nasa-analyze
Twitter?
kasi sila na ng voice mo na naririnig mo. So,
si
tuwang-tuwa
Best.
sila. Tuwang-tuwa sila, meron may face pala,
Hi,
may face
April.
daw.
Ano
Achievement
ko?
ko 'yan. Achievement ko 'yan, DJB, 'di ba? So
Angatan mo ka, April, masyado na. yung achievement mo.
Hindi na siya voice, hindi na siya the voice.
Ano na
so
ako,
at least,
The
'di ba?
Voice.
Kung gusto niyo makita si DJB dito sa sa portion namin na 18 Hangout Club, at least nakita niyo na siya. 'Di ba? Ang ganda mo daw, sabi.
Nako,
Right.
malala
Good.
ko yan. Sarado G. Charot. Si
But
DJ one of my favorite voices. Yan, one of the DJs also.
yes,
One of my
of course.
favorite
So
voices.
shout out muna natin yung mga naka-Stationhead na ngayon na nandun pa rin,
Oh, yeah.
naka-on air sila. Of course, AMD Radio is there. I think naka-on air bang US 18? I think siguro naman. I think naka-on air naman kayo pala.
Not this
Hindi naman.
time.
Not this time. So, kay din sa Radio Discos, I'm not sure if you guys are on air right now. So, shout out sa inyo. Super grabe yung hard work niyo dyan. So, kudos sa inyong lahat. So, you were part of the ORM originally. So, yung grupo na yun. Right? So-
Not necessarily because
Oh,
I
no,
wasn't.
ORM ba was
Hindi
before
ako-
the viral video?
Well,
Before, or
how do I put it? Like I was
in between,
like,
no?
kasi like I would say I was transitioning, right?
Mhm.
I was already very into and very engaged na talaga sa events nila. Like I said, I was on Twitter. I started obviously YouTube watching videos, pero hindi ako active.
Yeah.
Not till James talaga. Pinasok niya ako. It was May 3rd. Yun yung pinaka-debut. Debut sa US 18. May 3rd was
May
when
3rd. Wow.
3rd, and then parang dun na yung sunod-sunod. Like I started yun parang nag-present ako ng mga projects ko, nag-usap na kami about like what we can do to help them out, promote them better, ganyan. And then we did a lot of brainstorming, and then we did a lot of giving back to the 18 community. And then until it got kind of parang nagustuhan nila, I guess, US 18, and I appreciate the trust they give me, and I appreciate them obviously making sure that our, not just me but our members are all well in tune with each other as well. So yun na, parang yung they give me that full trust, and I kind of just, you know, from having I think 500 followers, we now have 30,000
That's
followers
right.
on our Twitter
Yeah.
account. So I,
Grabe.
again, we thank everyone, na like you guys are putting trust sa US 18 on how we bring SB19.
Trustworthy naman talaga. US 18, I mean, you guys are the parang kami, as our fan bases na kabilang ako United 18. Kayo yung ano kayo yung nilulook up namin. Were the guys were that
Wait
were
lang naman, wala akong...
na-inspired. We are inspired actually in how you guys move. It's actually great to see you guys na parang uy, ang galing naman itong ang galing itong fan. Especially no kasi because I think for me the fan bases in the US or the 18 in the US actually for me is very very critical in promoting kasi nga
Yeah.
naalala mo when we talk dun sa sa yung when I was a guest in
Yes.
in
Yes, yes, yes.
diba it's very critical na yung na makilala ang SB19 sa US kasi that's gonna hit the mark, diba?
I totally agree. Not
So you're
just,
gonna do
I
a
think
lot of
it's
job.
because US is sort of like the center when it comes to music, in
Pop
the music
music, yeah,
industry. Yeah, it's like
exactly.
when you make it in the US, you kind of like it's like parang ano na siya, parang expected na you'll make it anywhere.
True.
Excuse me. And that's proven now with not just K-pop groups, obviously, but other even local, US and Western artists. It's like when you make it
Yes.
to the US, parang
Wow, 'di
it's
ba?
like
Parang something
open
else,
doors
no?
na lahat sa'yo. Yeah.
Oh, something else. Kaya I mean, like there's a lot of like even mga artista natin na pupunta diyan to try it
Mhm.
out, no? Kasi if
Yeah,
they're being in the
true, true.
Philippines, it's totally a different level kapag nakilala ka diyan. And
Hmm.
grabe naman, nakikilala na talaga ang SB19 diyan sa US and slowly, no? We're
Slowly,
reaching
but
there,
I
no?
think,
Grabe, no?
meron na silang sort of like SP19 has already, they have like a spot na here in the US where before, like if you, like for example lang, if you look at parang the map, the music map sa US, parang
Yeah.
ganon. Dati wala ka talaga makikita na like outside of obviously
Yes.
the
Yeah.
outside of Bruno Mars, outside of other Filipino singers na I can't think of their names at the very moment. Pero yung talagang, like talagang sa talagang taga Philippines na promoting in the Philippines and, born and raised in the Philippines, there's
Yes.
really not much. If not, I don't even think I could think of a
Konti
name
lang.
right now.
Oo, 'di ba?
Like
Konti lang.
Leia Salonga is different kasi she came from Broadway and in
Yeah.
movies, and pero kasi like when you're talking about OPM talaga, like there's really no one's of map ng US in the music map. So now ngayon meron ng little tiny blue dot again na nakalagay na doon SB19, and I think we all deserve to be patted on the back kasi lahat tayo
Oo,
nag-contribute
grabe.
doon, lahat tayong
Grabe, no?
fans.
Grabe. Actually, kudos sa lahat ng 80, no, lahat ng fan bases, lahat ng everyone who's working hard to promote them. Alam mo 'yon, it's really great na makita natin
Mhm.
yung SB19 at this time, no, from how many years, no, when we are just started at MTV promoting them, MTV
Mhm.
Live. If you
Yes.
remember our battle on
Of course.
those days and weeks, 'di ba? So nagshi-shifting pa yung mga those are the crazy moments na
Ah, not
grabe,
just
'di ba?
that, Kois. I don't know if you remember. Ay, by the way pala, sabi ni Din Salazar, si Cherise Pampenko. True, Cherise was big for a minute, pero unfortunately, because she didn't last, I would still say that SB19 still has a map. I mean, still has a
Mm,
name on the US
yes.
music map, because
Yes.
SB19 is just starting and they're growing and they're getting bigger. But yeah, going back to that, no, like grabe, like radio requests. I remember the very first time Channel R played SB19 song kasi
Yes,
they were
that's
the
actually
very first
big.
radio station, US radio station, to play an SB or to play a non-English
Yeah.
um music. So, and then SB19 pa yung una. So, my gosh, I remember sitting like in front of my computer and I was like waiting, waiting. And then all of a sudden, like, I think they were
Totoo.
playing Love Ghost yata, ang
Oo,
una, I'm not sure.
totoo. Oo,
Kasi it was
parang gano'n. Of course, I
English.
can remember. Pero of course, nandun ako yung
Oo.
mag-inaanso nag-play. Sabi ko, what? Parang gano'n.
Oo,
Nag-play.
talagang sobrang na-record ko sarili ko. It's just like crazy. And then I remember like, may na-remember lang ako, tapos tuwang-tuwa sila, tapos sobrang saya na. Tapos they're just like, and then after that, dara-diretso na. So, I don't know,
Di
I just
ba?
love
Di ba?
kung saan tayo ngayon being
Exactly.
back.
Exactly. Di ba? Sabi hi daw. Sabi ni hi daw utol. Sabi ni Jiro 1234. Di ba? Si Jiro 1234. Ayan.
Oh, utol ha?
Si Utol, ayan.
Utol ha? Musta to?
Kamusta tol? Namiss na kita tol. Namiss
Musta
na kita.
buhay
Namiss.
dyan?
Oo. No, ano sa? Okay naman siya. Ayun.
Lado.
Pero eto, let me ask you something. Eto hindi ko alam kung alam ko naman to, pero of course maraming hindi siguro nakakaalam. Sino ba ang bias ni B?
Seryoso? Hindi nyo alam?
Hindi,
My
maybe
gosh.
si marami kasi bias ni
Sasabay
B.
ganun.
Tsaka bakit? 'Di ba?
Ako talaga si Pao talaga, si Pablo. I have, I don't know if you guys, siguro, ako, I don't choose the bias choose me.
Slay!
Charot.
Slay!
Nene. Una
Grabe.
talaga si Josh. Kasi, when I watched the Go Up dance practice video, the
Yeah.
very first video I saw of them, si Josh talaga una ko napansin. Because dance, di ba? Parang, like, my dancer brain and my dancer
true.
heart talaga, una napansin ko si Josh. And
Wow.
then, after siguro a few vlogs and music videos and even knowing siguro na siya nagsulat na, like he wrote their music talaga, I was like, oof. Mahilig din kasi ako mag-write ng poetries, and I also like to come up with music or songs, like random words lang, tapos
Okay.
I can come up with like a tune and then yung mga
Yeah.
nasa Stationhead, alam yan, because
Yeah.
I would just bust out of like singing, like kahit yung mga comments nila kinakanta ko minsan, kahit mga pangalan ng like listeners namin, I could just like carry a tune siguro. So that's what kind of got me into
To
Pablo kasi sobrang
So the
galing niyang
composer in
magsulat.
him.
Correct. And I think it's the leadership. Like I think I consider
Yes.
myself as a leader din sa fan base ng US 18 and siguro din sa 18 community. And I feel like you have to keep this like this personality or a certain representation of somebody that could be looked up to, and I appreciate
Yes.
na I've become one of those people sa fandom natin na a lot of people would say like, well, so Ate B, Admin B, or DJ B, like I appreciate na nagsalita ka ng ganun, I like the way you explain things that na alam ko, ganyan, like, oh, you guys been helping us out, like, I don't know, for me, just mas masarap yung feeling na nasa fandom ka, knowing that you are also helping out other people. And I think Pablo, with the way he writes music, helps a lot of people. Like the lyrics that he adds or makes into music, diba?
Yeah.
Nakaka-relate tayo or nakakatulong to kind of boost our self-esteem. And I think that's why Pablo is going to be like my bias. Kasi talagang I love the way the way he thinks, the way he explains. And I also like the way pag nagsalita na siya. Like, napaka blunt. And I'm such a blunt person myself. Like, di ba pag tinanong siya, like, oh, paano mo na, like, how did you come about with a song? Paano ba? Siguro, like the way he talks.
Ganun. Napaka-natural.
True.
Hindi iniisip kung kung
It's not scripted.
Yeah. Kung slang or street language gagamitin niya, he would just use it just bluntly like that, di ba? And I think ito yung kaibahan ng SB19 sa mga interviews nila na nakita ko na hindi sila yung tipong pastar sumagot. Yung may ganun. May ganun yung pastar sumagot.
Yung parang
kailangan maganda pakinggan
like parang
proper English or
right,
proper
like
na,
sobrang
diba, right?
linis na
diba?
like hindi na I don't know, it's just
diba? Totoo yan. Diba? May nagsasabi dito. Sabi ni parody daw by DJB on Uzi Vlog. So yung
Parody. Parody. Yan ba yun? Yun, right?
eto,
Yun yun.
ayan pala yung
Tapos
sinasabi nila.
pinazabs.
Yan. Si DJ Egan
Hi,
nandito din.
Games!
Hi
My
Games.
gosh, nasa
Magandang
Pinas
gabi.
ka na ba?
Ayun.
Hindi ko alam na nasa vacation na siya. I think
Ayun.
she is.
Oh,
Happy
she is
vacay.
there.
I think
So
so.
naku, mukhang manonood. Maraming umuwi. Nice. Nice. Very good.
Ano, uwi ka ba?
Naku. Hindi tayo
Oo, uwi na yan.
Sana no? Sana all.
Sana
Pero ano,
all talaga.
Sana all talaga. Anyways, pupunta naman sila dyan. Oh, di ba? Anyway, we'll talk
True.
about that too. Pero anyways, going there, alam natin na nakapunta na si ang SB19 dyan. And nakita mo na yung bias more and something like that.
Mhm.
So, saying that, nung nakita mo sila, how many years na parang nag-dream ka na makapunta sila dyan, makita nila ang US, makita ni Ken ang Statue of Liberty. When they went there, ano na feel mo and ano yung first impression mo sa kanila?
I don't really know how to I don't really think there was like such a first impression kasi parang when you see them, when you watch them na almost on a daily basis, parang
Yeah.
Hindi, charot. No. I feel like it wasn't like a first impression. It was more of a first siguro like celebration more like.
Yeah.
I feel like
finally nakita mo sila in flesh.
Oo,
Diba
I
kasi
feel
pag
like
nakita mo in flesh yung tao eh. Diba?
hindi lang yun. But I think it's yung aura like if you see them from afar,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've gotten I mean, I don't know if it's just me, pero like seeing them from afar, like there's just parang kang binuhusan ng malamig na tubig, tapos parang kang nanginginig talaga na
like that.
kinikilig,
Yeah.
or
Kinikilig na.
you know, like you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
nervous, and then you don't know if you're having a panic attack because like for whatever reason you're having some muscle constraint sa puso mo na hindi mo alam bakit may sakit ka ba sa puso, you know, like, and just like nanginginig ka, tapos like feeling like I remember I had na parang yung pa ko, I don't know why it was like going numb. I felt like I couldn't really move kasi it was like hindi talaga makontrol. Like I have hindi ko makontrol yung katawan ko. Like everything was just like
Ikaw ba yung type na napapa-OMG? Kasi pag yung first time
hindi.
na
Ako yung ganito.
Yung tahimik lang. Yung ganyan. Kasi okay. So, pares pala tayo. Yung nauna ko sila nakita, nakangiti lang ako. Oh my goodness. Parang gano'n, di ba? Pero hindi ako
mahihain talaga.
Di ba may gano'n eh? Di ba may gano'ng 18 na, gano'n. Iba yun na, you're the parang freezing type.
Teka lang baka kasi naisip ko na naman baka may US 18 dito I was very mahihain. I'm very mahihain sa umpisa sa kanila. Pero sa US 18, wala yon. Like we were like US 18 and I were just so close na talagang first meet namin kasi marami sa amin during the tour. We've never seen each other in person. You know, like obviously kasi different states kami, like malalayo kami. And even if like people are from California, I'm from California, Bay Area. And even if there were a lot of us from the Bay Area, like we have not seen each other talaga in person. There's only a few, like shout out kay Jay from the Bay Area, kay Admin H, kay Haiku, you know, kay E-Games, kay Jure, kay Ali, kay Faye, kay Mucha, kay Ate Kat. So we're Bay Area people. So kami nagkita na kami before. Pero like other people that are from the Bay Area that we've never met pa, it was first time, tapos marami talaga sa amin first time talaga. So it was like parang we've done Zoom meetings, we do Zoom meeting, US 18, we do our G meets, you know. So nung nakita-kita kami, we was just like you know, it's like excited lang. Pero yung SB kasi dahil siguro artists sila, I was more of like sobrang mahiyain, and it was like Angel, like dalawa pa yata yung halo ko
kasi mahirap kasi baka sabihin, ay ikaw yung admin ng ano ng US 18 nagwawala, 'di ba? So
You
kailangan
know,
behave ka.
oo, parang yun na yun. Pero like, just, cause like, see, cause like they watch, like the boys, they watch what we do. They read what we write. They see what we
Yes.
post.
Yes.
So they know kung ano yung mga, like something big that happened. Like alam nila na
That's right.
pag may nangyari, like siguro naman
Exactly.
kahit paano like US 18 nasa parang radar na rin nila,
Yes.
right? So it was like nung nakita ko, lalo like share ko lang, parang
Okay.
alam mo yun, like, sobrang tameme ka ako.
Oh, tameme, tameme.
Kayo, tapos sabi ni Pao, ba't ka nahiya? Parang gano'n, like,
Oo, kilala
like,
kasi right for some people who don't know, of course, before even they go to US, Wyatt nakapag-guest ng SB19 sa
Stationhead, yeah.
Stationhead that time, nakausap na yan ni B. So
Mm-hmm.
DJ B has already been speaking to SB19 way back. So kaya nga tinatanong kita kasi what is it's kind of be like
Iba
different,
talaga.
'di ba? Pag nandun na sila. So sabi sa inyo pa, ba't ka nahiya? Oh, tama nga naman. Ba't
Yeah,
hindi
parang
mo
ano
sinayma?
kasi, I think it's because I've always been a fan. And I always tell naman, di ba, like, at the end of the day, lahat tayo
Yeah,
fans lang.
exactly.
And we have
Yeah.
to give them that respect of being an
That's
artist
right.
and you're a fan.
Yes. Yes.
Unless na lang na you get to the point na talagang you guys hang out on a daily basis, maging part ka na ng almost, agenda nila, like, breaking news streamers, ano daw?
Ito, no,
May,
breaking news. Streamers ng SH na mataang nasa white ni Kuya Uz.
okay lang yan. Admin din naman ako ng Stationhead, pagbigyan ko.
That's
Oh,
right. That's
diba?
right. Dapat lang, no? Dapat lang. Otherwise, i-call out kayo ni DJ Bisan. Bakit
Yun
kayo hindi
naman.
pumunta?
Ay,
Diba? Ganon.
yeah. Self-choice yan. Pero
Yeah,
no,
right.
I always say naman, like, you should never, like, get big-headed when you
Of course.
get to the point na nakakausap mo sila,
Of course.
or
Yeah.
na meron na kayong sort of, like,
Connection.
oo. Pero,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm still a fan. I don't think that'll ever change. Unless talaga maging tropa ko sila, then,
Yeah. But
Ciao.
still, even if I think, I mean like I think even if kayo nung 'di ba may mga tropa sila Josh, nakita ko sa they always have this like supportive parang yun yung nila, parang I think also becoming a friend and a fan at the same time actually makes it more mas lalo magiging solidify, mas lalo ka magiging fan diba?
Yeah.
Kasi alam mo kaibigan mo susuportahan mo diba? Parang ganon. So I
And
think
this
it's
again,
more,
the word trust, diba? Like
right.
when a trust is given, like you give your trust and then you get trust back. It's just that when you are being reciprocated with the same trust, I don't think there's gonna be an issue or it'll get to a point na pagdududahan ka kasi
Yeah,
you guys have
exactly.
established that trust na.
Exactly, true. So, sabi ni Bell, so happy nung na-meet ko si DJ B
Yeah,
in US sa 18 Palladium Theater before and after WhiteCon. That's
Tita Bell.
How did you guys prepare yung pagdating nila doon?
Oh my goodness, months actually. Like months of preparation. Like for example ngayon, 'di ba? They're coming back. We started having meetings na
That's good.
last month. US 18 members, we started parang some of the division of labor na kasi
Yes.
like the first tour where you at syempre first time, 'di ba?
Yes.
We wanted to make sure that they feel na they do have a fan base, that there are fans in the US. We wanted to feel na they've somewhat kahit papano they've made it na in the US. So there was a lot of planning, there was a lot of going backs to people that were part of the concerts. We have members that would be doing promotions, like handing out flyers in advance, talking to other people na
Reach.
may reach, like
Yes.
kasi it's hard, like when you're in the US, a lot of us here are working. Most of us are actually, I would say 98% of us are working. And if we're not working, we've got family responsibilities. You take care of your parents, you take care of your children. There's not one of us na as in
Libre lang
tambay lang
talaga. Oo,
talaga. As in
tambay,
like,
tambay.
like you wake up in the morning, you already got
Oo.
things to do. You before you go to bed, you've got things to do, and that's just a cycle for us here in the US. So when we get those type of projects that we have to make sure na matapos like on a certain period of time, meron kasi kaming what we call team magic. So let me just kind of break it down. Kasi
Okay,
nakwento
gusto
ko
ko
na to
yan. Yeah.
dati. Nakwento ko na to dati, like, sa spaces. So, US 18, we have our main, or our admins, the headquarters, diba? And then we have Team Magic. So, Team Magic is more of the, um, what, I guess, the research people. So,
Yeah.
me, and like three other admins. So, four of us, we do parang the main research talaga. So, when there's something that we need to vote for, the four of us are like,
Yeah.
we're
Kayo yung
on it,
yes, yeah.
like we
That's right.
talk to, we talk to the other fan groups, like trends, pati sila senyora, like we talk to
Yeah,
them,
that was
the
one. Yeah.
voting team, sila
Yes.
meme vice, like, and then sila trends kung ganyan ano yung ano, and then we come up with a strategy and plans.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Team Magic, obviously we have our other moderators, then sila yung nagtutulong sa amin, obviously, na mag-check tama ba to, and then putting out messages saying they're like MRL, most requested live. Like, sobrang believe ako sa most requested live team namin kasi there's not one weekend or one MRL talaga na, na
Na-miss nyo.
napabayaan.
Oo, grabe nga
Sobrang
eh.
solid reminders here and there. Like, ilan yung GDM namin. Like, shout out sa you, Mel. Love you. Like, sobrang dami niyang like, ginagawa for being a moderator.
Yes,
Tapos,
that's right.
pagdating ng MRL, talagang solid siya. So, yun. Like, and then, we have obviously our members. We have people that would help us with pub mats, and then the main, yung headquarters namin, parang, pag big projects na talaga, like, dun na yung parang final decision making
Yeah.
sa ano. And that includes, contributions that we have to partake on. Kasi mahirap mag-promote ng, lalo na like the
Walang
billboards
pera.
that we did,
Yeah, walang
for the,
funds eh.
oo. Like, nagumpisa yung funds, like months talaga. So, to be honest, hindi naman
Great.
sa ano,
Galing.
kasi I see a lot of people thinking na, uy, parang ang dami naming pera. No, wala po. We are just giving what we can to help the boys.
Yes.
And if that
Yes.
includes doing overtime to work, we do that talaga. We try to give back to the 18
Yes.
community. That's why we do a lot of Gcash giveaways.
Mm,
Kasi
yeah.
kung, like, ikaw gusto mo tumulong, tapos sabi mo, oh, wala pa akong pang stream. Okay, here's
Pang
the
stream.
premium Spotify
Exactly.
account,
Yeah.
diba? Oh,
Yeah.
wala pa akong load. Okay, Gcash. Okay, ito, mag-load ka. Ganyan. Oh, wala kaming tickets. Oh, we got you. We're giving away tickets sa Pagtatag concert. Yung mga ganon,
Grabe.
So, we just
Yeah,
wanna
nice.
makatulong sa taong gustong tumulong sa
Yes.
SB19. Kasi that's part of helping them. Kahit na
Yeah.
indirectly, that's still part of helping
Exactly.
them.
And also, in that case, yung goal nyo as fan base and yung goal din natin as an 18 na masupport ang SB19, yun na yun. Kumbaga parang,
Right.
'di ba? So, yeah, great. Sabi ni Guinevere, 18 salute to all 18 strategies. Sabi niya, I'm also a team booster family. Sabi ni Camille, kudos to team MRL. And ayun. Salute to everyone.
Yeah, lahat ng tumutulong
efforts about it.
talaga.
Absolutely. Grabe. So, ayan. Even what I'm trying I want to ask you, despite of all this, no, how do you manage your time? Do you have this, meron ka bang
Oh my gosh.
meron ka bang scheduler?
Wala. Sobra. Actually, quiz. Dati siguro, I would say before the concert, before Pagtatag, I was doing everything primarily talaga, like lahat ng decision making, lahat ng kailangan namin, like, diba, may nag-o-offer ng collaboration, may nag-o-offer ng tulong, like, siguro, most of it, I was talagang hands-on, I was handling majority of it, like, going on spaces, because I would also do interviews on spaces,
Yeah.
like Alamat, Kaya,
Yes.
PHP, Ace Benzuelo,
Yeah, Miss Manuel, yeah. I was there, galing
si
na.
si AC Bonifacio. So like I was doing that, tapos nasa station head pa as DJ, and then we do
Yeah.
collaborations with other fan bases, excuse me, fandoms outside of OPM. So
Yeah.
and then on top of that, syempre there's the posting then on our main account, and then sa official namin, and then after the concert, I was drained. Na-drained talaga ako. Like,
For sure.
and then after that, nagkaroon ng family
Yeah.
stuffs. Like, nagkaroon
Yeah,
kami
yeah, yeah.
death in the family. Anyway. So, it got to the point na nagpaalam talaga ako. Sabi ko, like, I need rest, ganyan, ganyan. And sobrang shoutout talaga sa ibang admins who stepped up. Lalo na kay Tita L talaga. I
Exactly.
wouldn't have been able to do anything. Pero I mean, like sa mga ganyan na. Pero ngayon, like, sobrang, I feel like mas marami nang tumutulong. So, hindi na yung dati talaga na solo ko lang.
Oo,
Like,
solo. Na-empower mo na sila.
sobrang,
Para
oo,
na-empower
like,
na yung everyone.
like
That's actually
admin
good.
H helps out, si L, like, like, Team Shazam, ganyan. Like, sabi ko nga si Mel, like, we have a lot of people in our group na nag-dedicate ng time nila. Like, we have other admins naman na talagang primarily sobrang, parang, how do I put it?
Dedicate.
Financer. Ganyan. Like, we have members na hanggang talaga,
Yes.
like,
Pero that's actually an important key, ah. That's an
yeah.
important key.
Mag-name drop na ba ako? Sus,
Grabe,
Mia.
grabe. Yung mga pwedeng maging ninong.
Actually, lahat naman kami talaga. Lahat kami ninong-ninang level.
Exactly.
Pero may
exactly.
may mga members obviously kami na
No,
like
more, no?
oo,
Pag
may times na nagaganon din ako kasi parang feeling ko like
Yes.
kasi idea ko to or ako yung nagbigay ng hindi na to. Syempre like I have to, tapatan mga hindi. Charot.
How depleted are you now?
Pero syempre
Ilang
lahat
milyon
yun.
na ba? Huwag mo na sagutin yan.
Namin, like, optional sa amin yun. Hindi
Yes,
siya
of course.
voluntarily lahat.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Baka kasi isipin ng iba na if you join US 18, like, you're obligated to contribute or help. No.
To release $1 million.
Ay,
$1 million.
mahirap mag kahit 100 nga lang eh. Pero
Exactly, no?
you get what I mean.
Yeah, of course. Grabe. So ayun, that is na-ring natin no si B no, sharing us some photo kung ano ba nangyayari sa kanila sa fan base, ano ba nangyayari sa personal life niya. And dito Ito may mga nag-comment, Ninang B, kahit VIP tickets lang daw.
Wala ako VIP ticket.
VIP ticket, di ba? Magkamahal. Magkano ng VIP ticket? Did it increase? It did increase from last year? Nag-increase siya.
Wala ako sa
Parang feeling ko nag-increase siya na eh. Pero of course, alam naman natin. Pag-uusapan din natin yan later, yung thoughts ni B regarding yung mga ganap lately today, 'di ba? Ang daming nangyari, no? So
yeah. And that's what sucks
today.
minsan. Being in the US minsan pagising namin,
meron na nangyari.
Like pagising namin lalo na sa East Coast. Lalo sa West Coast, na West Coast. Yung East Coast kasi halos pwede pa eh kasi 8 p.m. sa Philippines, 8 a.m. sa East Coast. Pero dito sa West Coast, yung 8 p.m., 5 p.m. pa lang sa amin.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So parang tulog pa kami, tapos may nangyayari na pala. Pagising naman parang, so tapos na. So wala na. Like, nag-trend na lang na hindi namin alam.
Ayun. Sabi ni Sabi says, magkukumpil daw siya ulit. Pwede po ba kayong maging ninong at ninang? Yan. I think he's pertaining about US 18. Yan. So, alam niyo na guys.
Para sa'yo yan, quiz. Para sa'yo yan.
Always optional, especially pag may hot pot session. May hot pot session kayo? Wow.
Yes. Yung hot pot session na. It's like one of the projects that we do, parang na namin, parang tradition na minsan na kapag, minsan random siya. We just wanna parang give back. Kasi di ba sa Stationhead, people, they give, what's called diamonds.
Yeah.
So what we do is we give that back
so great.
sa 18 community. Yeah. So that's why minsan nagpapa-hotpot kami kasi
Galing.
wala lang, charot.
Yan. Okay, let's now move on to a little bit ng mga saucy topics naman tayo for our second hour, no? Dito tayo sa
Aha.
mga on fire topics with B. Yan. So, kung meron ba kayong gustong itanong na medyo on fire, feeling nyo on fire, drop it in. I'll double check kung pwede nating itanong kasi one time may naitanong ako tapos naging issue na.
Nako. Ano
Baka
pa
mamaya
yan?
baka siguro ako ng USA team, may tanong ako na dapat hindi. Okay, so ayan, may mga on fire topics with B. Isa yung mga on fire topics with na ano ko na gusto ko itanong sa kanya dito. In your own perception, being an 18 for since the beginning of SB19's viral video, no, what is your greatest achievement? Contribution as an 18? Despite of whatever you're doing right now, if you categorize what you're doing right now, ano yung pinaka mo?
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Personally, ako, this is not on behalf of US 18. Ano lang, siguro
Yeah,
me
personally, para
personally
sa'yo.
lang. Naku po,
Sa dami-dami na, no? Parang ganun katindi si DJB, guys. At sobrang dami niya nang naging
Hindi.
naging parte sa buhay ng SB19 at ng 18. Hindi niya na alam kung ano yung pinakamalupit niyang di ba? Kasi lahat malupit.
Hindi. Siguro yung na lang, billboards. The very first New York Times Square billboard for them. Just because
Crap. Yes, that's actually big.
sobrang grabe yung... Kasi yung first billboard naman was in Quiapo.
Yeah.
Pero iba yung sa Times Square. Di ba? So, I remember kasi sobrang dami kong inaayos and na-behind ako sa work. So, I had to rely on other members.
Okay, I will later.
Kala ko rock, paper, scissors kami.
Akala ko nagigento siya.
Anyway.
Baby.
Hinihintay ko rin yung anak ko magising.
Oh, grabe.
Pero yun siguro. Kasi, like, I remember nga, like, hindi ako masyadong naka-help because I was so behind sa work ko. And if you guys don't know, I work for a very busy spine surgeon kasi. So, talagang sobrang hectic ng schedule ko. And I had to make sure that my schedule or yung schedule niya for surgery is tapos na before ako mag-attend ng mga concerts. Or else,
Yeah.
wala talaga, hindi ako makaka-attend. And then, sobrang nabihan ako and I had to, sobrang, ang hirap mag-plan. Like,
Yeah.
tapos,
So how did you come up with that idea na
matagal na yun. Like, that was one of our, okay, so,
ideas
di ba, alam niyo naman, like, nagbigay din I'm pretty sure alam na ng lahat na we gave microphones din sa SB, their very first set of microphones.
The first set. Yung, kasi diba,
the one that they use
nagpapasahan. These are the nagpapasahan days.
Right. They use that to get in the zone. Get in the zone
Yes.
live stream concert. So yun yung mics na ginamit nila. Or at least I think part of the show lang nila nagamit. But anyway, so during that time, we also discussed na, tagal na pagpunta nila dito, billboards ka agad. We're gonna do this, so parang bullet points na, like meron bucket list kami, ganyan. So that was definitely has been a plan for a long time. So yun, and it's just going back and forth, and then we were hoping na talagang makita nila, and then yung nandun sila, finally nakita nila, wala ako doon, di ba? Galing talaga.
Ay, oo nga. Pero bakit wala ka dun? Nandun ka sa New York.
Nandun ako, pero nung nag-visit sila, kasi kasi syempre nasabi na, uy, pasabi yung downtown yung nandun yung 6 p.m. Tapos pumunta sila around that time and wala ko papunta pa lang ako, pero pagdating ko doon wala na sila. Pero
tapos na.
Oo, pero maraming nakakita sa kanila from
she wants kasi sweet na sweet sa akin ng anak ko parang
sobra.
Okay. Love you.
Ganyan din bunso ko sa akin, kaya hinihintay ko na magising. Pero marami naman nakakita sa kanila from Canada 18 and obviously US 18. So happy na rin ako kasi they were able to see the boys, see themselves on the NASDAQ
Diba?
LED billboards sa downtown New York. So,
Feeling gano kaya kamahal 'yun? Pero grabe yun, parang just to be up there, parang grabe. Isa pa dream come true yun just to be up
ano,
there.
quiz, next question tayo.
Oo nga, is the question na ayun, ayun naman sabi, wag niyong sagutin yan. Yan, okay, yung mga heat talks natin yan. Ito, with the times change, no? I mean, since when we become 18, especially ikaw, how throughout the years na madami na, tas tumadami, tapos nagbabago yung mga, alam mo yun, yung waste ng, sa fandom natin, which is easier? 18 life noong nagsisimula pa lang na medyo matindi yung challenge na alam mo kasi those were struggling years din ng SB19 eh. Mas madali ba maging 18 noon kaysa sa ngayon na medyo lumaki na yung fandom, mas marami na ding challenges kasi mahirap ng 'di ba mahirap, hindi na kumbaga I mean, being an 18 hindi na siya yung kagaya dati na parang parang meron lang eto lang tathakin natin. Minsan may kanya-kanya ng decisions, right? So what is your observation on this? I mean, like, was it easier for you now than the 18 during get in the zone or the 18 now? Parang this generation.
Siguro we'll base it on yung time. I think mas maraming time dati during the pandemic yung mga fans. Nung nag-umpisa pa lang sila, we had more time. Kasi wala naman sa atin yung may after work, yung iba nasa bahay nag-work so they can
Tas
multitask.
pandemic. Tas nag-pandemic pa.
Right. You can't really go out. You can't hang out with your friends. You can't really go anywhere. So what you do is you stay at home and you stream. You vote. So there's more time. So and I think we were more focused that time. So sobrang mas united siguro yung fandom natin during that time. And then syempre after they blew up na, lalo na ngayon marami ng new fans or a lot of casuals from siguro during pandemic, ngayon full 18 na sila. There's this parang misunderstanding of how things work in the fandom. Like, just the use of tags alone.
Yes,
A lot of
exactly.
people have this mentality that you have to use tags every time you post. And I had that mentality din pagpasok ko sa fandom
Exactly.
na, oh, yun pala yun. Oh, sige, sige, sige. Although naman may count talaga yung hashtags and dimensions of the name of the artist sa Twitter. Kasi every year they do a count who had most tags or most mentioned artist. But if you're gonna look at it based on the algorithm of Twitter, you don't really have to,
To tag
use
every
tags
time.
all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you mention it and you talk about a good amount of quality tweets, papasok at papasok yun sa algorithm nga. Mapapansin yun ng algorithm ng Twitter. So I think it's more on yung time natin dati, mas marami tayong nagagawa. Pero ngayon,
Mas
even
madali
though
makapag-communicate din. No? Kasi parang everyone
yeah,
is
in a
on
sense,
board.
oo. Mas madali siguro mag-ask ng 18. Like, magano tayo, tawag doon, like, 5,000 replies, ganyan-ganyan.
Yes,
Sobrang bilis dati nun, 5,000 replies sa atin
Exactly.
was nothing. We
Yeah,
did
true.
1 million, 2 million tweets in a day during
Exactly, no?
MTV Most Requested Live. We've done, yung mga ganong klaseng streaming, trending na
Yeah.
sobrang dali lang kasi we
Totoo.
had time, people, and iba talaga kapag bago. Siyempre, mas bago sila, yung ganon. And then nowadays, siguro parang, I feel like we have, since a lot of us has gone back to work, has gone back to school,
Yeah.
some of us even started a family dahil during the pandemic, wala kayong ginawa. Siyempre, you had a family and then now it's growing. You need more time with your family. Ay, siguro parang nagkaroon tayo ng, like, I guess, some mental break. Kasi marami din tayong
Yes.
I wouldn't say fan wars,
Oo.
pero marami
Pero
din
mga
napagdaanan na,
misunderstanding eh. Oo,
Oo.
maraming mga nangyari din, marami ding issues within the fan base na
Yeah,
kailangan natin
totoo yan.
pagdaanan, 'di ba?
Mm.
Mm.
And I think we learned from that, and siguro ngayon mas tight na yung group natin,
Yes.
yung
Yes.
fandom natin na
Yeah.
parang hindi na natin pinapansin yung mga dating konting
Diba? Oo.
konting
Pwede
ano
na
lang
oo,
parang
na oo. Parang dati
sorry,
mag-react
like
ka kaagad, 'di ba? Dati sige,
sorry na kami diyan,
parang
like sorry, we don't do
kaya
that.
na, kaya nang palagpasin, 'di ba? Oo.
Tsaka yung mas alam na natin kung ano yung dapat yung ipaglaban, ano
Priority,
yung dapat
yeah.
yung i-vote or ipaglaban sila, like yung
Exactly.
isang ano na hindi ko na mention na hindi na natin sinasali
Oo.
yung mga boys kasi sobrang perahan lang naman talaga. And I like that, the way na yung fandom natin is we know where we should use our
Yes.
time
Yes.
for, di
Exactly true.
ba? Lalo na kapag may
Exactly true.
pera na yung kasama, parang we don't wanna just waste
Oo.
our money on that. Tapos malalaman natin na hindi pala tayo nanalo kasi
Hindi nanalo kasi wala.
kasi
'Di ba?
meron pala dapat na
Yes. Ganun pala 'yon. 'Di ba? Pero I mean, I think it's ano that we are more aware now of what we need to do.
oh,
Especially
lalo,
yung
my gosh, guys. Lalo
mm,
na siguro tayo na more than at least naka 2 years na sa fandom. Like we should know
exactly.
better now. Like we should be the people that would be teaching the new
Yes.
18 on how we should behave like an 18. And there's really no like specific way of being an 18. Pero siguro that respect, again, that respect and that trust, we gotta maintain that. You
Yes.
know, respect the
Exactly true.
artist and then trust
Yeah.
each other. I think that just those two back and forth, we need to make sure that we gotta tell the others,
Yes.
like wag natin silang bastusin or wag natin
Yeah.
silang ano ipahiya. Like let's and siguro din like pag meron ng ano sa'yo, meron nang nagsabi sa'yo na, "Uy, Caps," or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
ano
That's
po,
like
baka naman bawal yan,
ah,
baka naman like
yes. This
maayos yung pag-uusap sa'yo, maayos din dapat pagsagot mo, you
exactly.
know?
Or you have sometimes you just have to listen kasi I was also I joined in the middle eh. So I joined in
Mm.
2020, end of 2020. So ganun
Ay,
din eh. I
oo,
mean like
may naalala ko sa'yo, pero
oo,
hindi
'di
ko
ba? So marami din ang mga kung mga learnings na talagang nano ko na ay ganito pala dapat. Kasi syempre I'm
mm.
new to standing eh.
Oo.
Let's talk about ano yung standing no. Kasi definitely there's a difference between yung how we know standing before and the new generation standing. How can we narrow the gap of the difference? What do you think? So what can you advise? What if you're gonna formulate this solution, 'di ba? Kasi
I
mahirap
wouldn't
'to eh, 'di ba?
sa ano, sa like, just in general?
In general, yung parang gusto parang maging ano siya, parang mas hindi siya talaga yung tipong ay hindi ganito yung gusto namin tapos ganito yung nangyayari na supposed to be na dapat. Parang mas more effective this way
Mm.
and they think this more effective this way, parang ganon.
Mahirap kasi niyan, like we don't have the same way of thinking. Everyone has their own way of thinking. Everyone has their own mind,
Yeah.
mindset. Even when it comes to a simple detail like ikaw siguro, like for example, kung yung like based lang sa color,
Yeah.
sometimes people see it as gold, sometimes people see it as yellow.
Yellow,
It's just
exactly.
like the
True.
way you see things. Siguro lang as in ikaw, kung
May
like I said
mustard
nga,
pa.
oo, 'di ba? Parang yun nga, para siguro like as one of the people na has been in the fandom for a long time. Like when you see something that could be fixed, parang sa
Mm.
bullying lang yan ko isa, like
Fix straight away.
kung
Parang ganun.
oo, parang if you see somebody being bullied, like step up, be a person, be a human being.
Mm.
But not to the point that you're being controlling of the
Yes.
scenario.
Sure.
Hindi ka dapat maging center of
Ah,
the topic. You're
yeah.
there to intervene and help out, not to
Ah.
be an addition to the problem or
To the
not to be
problem.
the center of the
Exactly.
problem. And I think we
Oh.
should know siguro as a mga like I say veterans 18 na, you should do your part.
Yeah.
Like if you want to help the fandom, you should do your part kasi wala nang mangyayari if you're not gonna act on it. And then sa mga bago siguro na fans, if you truly want to be part of the group and you truly want to understand where they came from, aside from watching the old videos of SB19, I think you should definitely reach out to some veteran 18. Because if you don't ask, you won't know.
You won't know. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oo.
And
Totoo
you
yan.
kind of, have a pinpoint kung saan kayo pwedeng like, common, something that you have in common. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
true.
malay nyo pareho pala kayo, like, kahit na matagal na nag-umpisa yung veteran, tas ikaw kakapasok mo lang, pero pareho pala kayo ng favorite
Yeah.
song, which is Hanggang sa Huli, na, uy, yung Hanggang sa Huli, you get in the zone
diba?
pa yun. Tas pareho pala kayo ng favorite song. That's like already a connection that you guys could have, and then you could just grow from that.
That's right. And
Expand.
of course, no, yun nga, I mean, our goal is to be able to grow the fandom eh. Kumbaga, doon pa rin doon tayo sa ano na parang, sana lumaki tayo ng lumaki, dumami ng dumami. Pero syempre,
Hindi
yeah.
dito.
Yes. Yung kasama yon dapat eh.
Mm-mm.
Numbers and then, di ba? Yan. Pero dapat, di ba? Ganyan dapat eh. So, kasama dapat
Oo
yung
naman.
numbers and ano, di ba? Ayun. So, ano ba yung mga comments ng ating mga ano dito, mga kasama natin dito? I remember so many things daw. Ito na yung mga ano naman kayo? Yan. So, mga veteran 18s yata yung mga kasama natin. Ay, Jai Go said, hi, Ate B.
Hi, Jai!
Yeah, si
Jai,
Jai Go.
go!
Yan. So, ayan. Ito na, punta naman tayo dito sa, syempre, sa now. Gento. Yung Pagtatag, Gento. So, ano ang impression mo sa Gento? Of course, hindi namin nakikita yung reaction mo sa Gento. But what is your first impression ng Gento na lumabas ang Gento?
Alam mo yung meron kang gustong mabili online, tapos pinag-ipunan mo ng matagal. And then finally nabili mo na, yung feeling of fulfillment. Yung self-fulfillment. Kasi
did you wait for this to happen tong Gento? At inantay mo ba? Ito, na vision mo ba na ganito yung music nila?
Hindi. When I say fulfillment, ako self-fulfillment kasi I have always dreamed of them having a song na, like, don't get me wrong, Bazinga was an international hit, diba? Like, Where You At also. Oo. Pero iba yung kahit na nasa ibang language, like, even though, kasi Bazinga was obviously mostly in English, but this one, Gento, even though hindi siya full English, it's something that you could be bumping to, like, I could play it in my car and I don't care, like, if it's a different
parang kahit
language.
hindi mo maintindihan siguro yung lyrics, no?
And it's similar to something na music is music, like, it doesn't matter what language. Like, when I say kasi parang, doon ko na parang, oh my gosh, like, sa lahat ng ginagawa namin sa US 18. Like, sa lahat siguro ng promotions na nagagawa namin, mga tulong, natulong na yung iba hindi alam, I could definitely say na this song is definitely that song that would carry them na. Like, parang
from here on, no?
Parang like, hindi na namin siguro masyadong mag double time on a lot of things promotional wise, kasi this song could carry itself now, you know? So yun yung parang bakit nakahinga ng konti ganon.
Yes.
Kasi sobrang lupit niya, sobrang grabe talaga. It's so good. It's so in your face. It's so
like, juicy, no?
Like, sobrang ganda niya.
Sobrang juicy.
Ang ganda talaga. Like, dance steps, vocals, arrangements, music video.
Yeah.
They have it all yung sa music video. Nakakatano lang. It makes me proud.
Ano yung pinaka gusto mong part dito sa video na to? Yung tipo napawaw ka.
Aside from Stel?
Nahubad si Stel.
Yung statement niya, sabi ni Stel dun sa Stationhead interview. Kasi I asked, like, what was something that you guys could share to us bago man namin mapanood yung video, something that we could, like, we should look forward to. I think that was the question I asked them. And then yun nga sabi ni Stel na meron daw siyang statement. Sabi ko, nung nakita ko yung music video, yun yung statement niya.
Yung statement niya. Alright.
Napakaganda ng statement.
Napakaganda.
Yes.
Hindi ka ba nagpalit ng bias?
Hindi, pero at one point talaga, si Stel became like my bias wrecker. after I
Uh,
saw him dun
oh,
in here in the US. Like if you, oh my God, I don't even know how to describe it. Like
yeah.
it, I don't know. Stell has this
Oh,
like,
Ora.
oh, like,
Ora.
tapos natatawa ko kasi parang like ang ano niya, ang kulit niya, pero like he never made me feel like Stell has definitely, or is one of the members na never kong na feel na fan lang ako.
Oh, that is so
Mhm.
cool.
So, oo,
First
like,
time mo sinabi yan, ano? Kasi
oo,
first
first
time ko
time.
narinig yan eh. From,
First time talaga.
wise. Very
Like,
good.
siya yung
Talaga.
sa out of,
So
like, don't
nice.
get me wrong, lahat
Of
sila
course, I mean
very,
lahat
ano
naman. Pero
naman.
I mean, of course,
Oo.
definitely there's some memories na nung pag nakita mo sila. I was
Mm-mm.
with that with I was at that with Ken. This is the same vibe.
Mm-mm.
Parang I never thought that parang ganun, never thought that he would be like this. Parang ganun.
Lahat
So ikaw,
sila
you
ganun.
never,
Pero kasi, what I mean is like how you respond to how they talk to you, how they
yeah.
approach you. Like, lahat sila ganun. Lahat sila like equally mababait
Cool.
talaga. Like,
Uh,
very ano
equally
sila,
cool.
accommodating sa'yo as
Yeah.
their fan. Pero
Yeah.
kasi, I still get nervous. Lalo, like, syempre lalo na kay Pao, diba? Syempre bias ko yun. Like, kay Josh, kay
Yeah.
kay Ken, like, I felt like like, nahihiya talaga ako. Pero with Stel, like, he just,
Oh, that's so cute.
he just never, like, sobrang hindi ko na feel talaga
Hindi
na,
kilig ko.
hindi kilig eh. Parang, sobrang ano ako, like, natatouch talaga ako.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Like, hindi ko talaga na-feel nung anyway, that's
Okay,
just me.
that's good. Yeah.
Pero, side add ko lang, when we bumped into them sa San Francisco, the boys, we bumped into them. US 18 were doing our thing, and then we happened to bump into them. And I just happened to have purchased something for Pablo, which is the big gummy bear tin container. It's like this big container ng gummy ng
Gummy bears.
no, not gummy bears.
Haribo?
No, no,
Haribo?
no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Sour Patch Kids, sorry. Sour
Okay,
Patch.
okay.
Like, ang laki niya. Like, so, how was
Yeah.
that? Basta malaki siya. And it's a tin container shaped like a Sour Patch. Just puno yun. And then, siyempre, we bumped into him. So I was like, binigay ko na sa kanya. My gosh, ito sabi niya. Oh, but it's, oh, like, like, sobrang cool lang na,
That's
parang
nice.
bata, pero sobrang cute na talagang
Yeah.
one with the, ano lang sila, one with the fans. Yun yung mga ganun na hindi natin minsan makikita unless you experience it
Yes,
directly.
exactly.
Pero ganun naman talaga kahit sa mga vlogs nila, di ba? Ganun din.
Oh,
Pero
actually that's the
seeing that in person, like,
yeah. Kasi especially now they just need to portray this ganitong ano nila eh, kasi their international status plus yung of course yung song nila is about Gento, yung angas, of course they have to do it on a video when they promote, they have to be like this, yung ganyan. Pero I think they still have that yung makulit na na hindi pa rin nawawalan. Na ilalabas pa rin nila sa mga interviews nila.
Oo,
diba?
I love that about them kasi I remember dati nagki-issue pa yan na bakit di daw sila like professional, which I totally get naman kapag siguro like international interview or alam mo yun, like the news
Yes. Yeah.
radio or
Yeah,
the
of
news
course.
media, like I totally get that they should have, and they do naman, they act a certain way.
Yeah, they
Pero
adjust eh.
oo,
They will
like,
adjust
and
according to
they know
the
how to,
people.
hindi na bago sa kanila. Pero when they're with fans, like, for example lang yung sa Stationhead, the recent interview nga, lahat sila nandun. Like, you could totally feel na kahit sa ano lang yon, like radio lang yon, kahit hindi sila nakikita, parang
Yes.
na-visualize mo yung ginagawa nila kasi they were laughing, they were talking, they were one with the 18, and maramdaman mo talaga na like iba pag fans na nila.
Yes.
Like, pag sinabing 18 na, all out sila talaga lagi. And it was just like, ang sarap lang ng feeling na ganun sila kalog.
Oo,
yeah. Diba? Tapos,
True.
yung mga, syempre tayo mga 18, like, yung mga sa comment section, sobrang excited na marinig yung boses nila. And they feed off of that energy. Kahit sa comment section lang, they feed off of that.
True. Grabe, no? I mean, kumbaga ito yung yung mga special moments. And then ito yung mai-cherish talaga natin, especially you guys there in the US. I mean, even yung wish bus nyo lang sa amin nung nireact ko yung wish bus, your wish bus is different from other wish bus
Oh my gosh.
Ibang klase yung wish bus nyo
Boys,
dyan.
yung wish bus na yan, my gosh.
Grabe yung wish bus nyo dyan. Ang sarap
Shoutout
sumama
sa
ng
Team
wish
Bucho Shoutout talaga, Team Bucho.
ang sarap ng wish bus nyo dyan. Sana ganyan ng wish bus ng Pilipinas. Of course,
Hindi,
hindi
boys.
mangyayari sa Pilipinas yan kasi sobrang dami. But then your wish bus is
Let me
like,
just boys. Sobrang dami kong usok na na-inhale during their
bakit
wish
nandun ka
bus.
sa likod? Ba't nandun ka sa tambucho? Doon ka sa harap.
Kasi puno na. Like, yung other side were, kasi paikot.
Oo.
Puno na sa other side. I try to go back and forth actually. Pero mas malaki kasi yung
Oo, okay. Sa bagay, mas maganda sa likod kasi nandun pag kumuha sila, kita. Kasi nandito ang side na to.
Oo, and then like majority of us kasi na US 18, we were on that side. So I have to be one with my, diba, members ko. And nandun na ako And then syempre, na ako, parang pinasok na nila yung members ko na, uy, B, dito ka na. Maliit ako, quiz And so, they put me at the front, parang, thank you, kasi I was doing live streaming din kasi, under a US 18 account. So, I was like this, like literally my hand was just up this for the entire time. Tapos, 4 hours akong naka-live. Like, 4 hours talaga. Like, sobrang phone lang, ganyan. And,
sa nalanga po pa yung tambun.
Tapos pag nahihilo na kami, Candy! Oh, candy dyan. Pagpasa po yung candy. Para lang hindi kami mahilo talaga. Like, sobrang kain kami ng candy. Kasi talaga, grabe yun. Pero, diba nga, like, when you're a dedicated fan,
exactly.
You take it all in. Dedication's the key.
Totoo. Oy, shoutout muna kay Ron De La Cruz. Thank you, Ron De La Cruz. Ayan, so you can use that emoji. Yung ginagamit niya yung emoji na nakikita nyo. Ayan. I just actually have to change that emoji now kasi ang dami nang pinagbago sa itsura nila I mean like yung color hair, yung mga hair colors nila ngayon nag-iba-iba na, naging pula na si Esther.
Oh, diba? Itim na buhok ni diba? Josh, hindi na pula. Purple.
Namuti na si Justin. Parang
I love their hair. Sobrang bagay kay Josh.
Bagay, no? Even my wife, when we're watching Gento, yung pinapanood, kasi always stream, pinapanood namin, sabi ko, grabe yung buhok niya. Para siya naging mukhang anime actually
He's done that before. I want to say before getting the zone.
Pero hindi ganung cut. Hindi
at saka bahas mahaba hair niya today,
parang
right
clean
now.
Clean yung dati, yung parang straight. Diba? Pero ngayon yung ginawa niya yung parang gano'n.
Ang ganda talaga, bagay na bagay sa kanya.
As in, Diba? Parang ang ganda tingnan, Now, saying this, etong Gento na to, itong music na to na Gento, kasi syempre hindi naman natin alam kung how, kasi the Billboard has changed kung ano man yung ginagawa nila. What are the chances do you think that, kasi TikTok viral na siya, what are the chances na alam mo yon pumasok siya sa Billboard? What do you think? When
hinihintay namin to.
When do you think this will come?
So, tatayo ako ng konti kasi feel ko ang baba ko na. We did a lot of research on the numbers na we may be able to what numbers we need as far as getting onto the Global 200 Billboard Global 200. And we came up with at least based on dun sa number, I think bang number yun, number 150 yata sa top 200. We need at least 2 million streams, which is 2 million. Okay. That's combination of the music video and audio. The only thing is kasi YouTube, pag sa YouTube kasi, di ba naka 2 million na tayo?
Yes.
It only counts yung premium, yung galing sa premium.
Okay.
Or with ads, pero syempre, like Pag sa premium kasi, one view agad yun. Pag with ads yata, hindi lang, like parang hindi lang isang view, gano'n. And that goes same with, uh, sa audio. Like premium user Spotify, you have to have a premium Spotify account, or you have to have, like, Amazon, what is it? Well, yeah, ganun din kasi may bayad dyan. So pretty much
Yeah.
anything paid.
Yeah.
Kasi when you stream and you pay for it, that automatically counts towards Billboard. Pero kapag yung
Walang free.
walang
Just
premium,
yeah, free
mas
stream.
marami. Like for example lang, like you need to have 250 streams ng premium that equals to one purchase na ng track sa Spotify.
Yes.
Pero kapag
Okay.
wala kang premium, you need
500.
900,
Oh,
900,
wow.
oo,
Grabe
to
naman.
to equal one
Equal
track.
yung
Yeah. No,
wow.
so parang bumili ka ng kanta nila na worth
Yes.
dito, like,
Yeah.
like $1
Dollar,
and
yeah, 3 oh.
40, 45, 25 cents.
Exactly.
But in order for you to buy that equivalent, you have to
Wow.
stream that much. Ganon. So
Okay.
anyway, so before obviously Pagtatag, we were going through a lot of data, ganyan, ganyan. And sana makapasok talaga tayo. Like,
Yes, no?
I, like, sa US 18 kasi, especially yung Team Magic namin, we are waiting kasi next week lalabas kasi holiday siya sa Monday, so baka Wednesday dito, which is Thursday in the Philippines, lalabas yung results. So cross our fingers kasi pag nangyari yun na siguro yung biggest, yung tanong mo kanina sa akin, like what's your biggest na masasabi mo na achievement as a fan,
Achievement.
yun siguro.
This will be.
It would
It
definitely
will be.
top the billboards yung ginawa naming
Yeah.
LED billboard. That would definitely top it kasi
Wow.
the amount of research and reading and
Yes.
and planning with the other fan groups, fan bases
Kudos sa
ng
inyo. Grabe. I mean, for you to
oh
be able to shed a lot of time just to at least dig deeper
mhm,
technically, 'di ba? Kasi parang mas madali pag ito kagaya nung sinabi mo na I actually don't know this na kapag 250 equivalent to ganyan tapos pag hindi ka naka-premium. So now it's more of like natin ma-appreciate kailangan pala natin mag-premium. Alam mo yung kailangan natin gawin to
mhm.
para mas mabilis, 'di ba? Kasi
Yeah, that's why we
kumbaga ang
give out
daming stream eh.
premiums pag may
Yeah,
comeback na quiz kasi mas madali talaga.
exactly.
Kaya we help out when we can nga, 'di ba? And sana
Right.
talaga yung mga kumukuha ng nabibigyan ng premium account, sana
Yes.
gamitin
Still
talaga.
gamitin na maayos.
Oo,
Yes.
kasi hindi po biro, hindi naman siya mura, 'di ba? Hindi siya
Exactly. Oo nga. Oo.
parang
At saka sa
if
every
you really
month eh.
want to.
Yeah, true. Hello Nasha from Uzicat. So, good evening. Yeah. Sabi ni Sabis, sabi daw niya, kamusta daw ilong niyo after ng wish bus? Nagkasakit ka ba?
No, because remember we were
Buti
right
naman.
next to medyo itim.
Buti
Like
naman, di
when
ba?
you clean it up and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hindi to ginto.
Right. Pero yung no, eto just to continue our topic on Gento's fever right now. Kasi nung Wyatt, we are expecting that to happen eh. 'Di ba na parang 'di ba? Tapos we promote ganon. Tapos
Mhm.
it went up there but it kind of like it parang na short ng konti tapos hindi siya na gano'n. Pero tong Gento, natural siya eh. What do you
Oh.
think was the formula that came out kaya siya naging natural, naging gano'n? Was it like
Unang-una,
naging
to be honest with you,
yeah.
yung sabay na release ng music video and the audio. Global release all at the same time. When there's a delay on, like say nauuna yung song bago yung music
Bago
video,
yung
or nauuna muna sa Philippines tapos 12 hours pa sa amin, tapos yung hindi talaga sabay,
Oo nga.
there's a delay. Oo, nadidelay
Oo.
din kami syempre, like us international fans, we want to
Oo.
be able na maka ambag dun
Yeah.
sa first 24 hours
Yes.
ng
Yes.
pag-release. Kung 12 hours later na sa Pinas, tapos sa amin later pa, di ba parang nawala na yung 12 hours na
Oo.
pwede namin na
Yung ibang
oo, especially, oo, like, Anyway, so mahirap talaga na hindi sabay yung pag-release ng mga ganyan.
Pag-release.
So we were so glad na sabay-sabay both music video, the audio, and worldwide talaga yung release. So shout out talaga 1Z, galing mo.
Ang galing ng 1Z, no? Palakpakan natin yan.
Mhm.
Palakpakan natin yan. Now,
Mhm.
diba? Sabi ni, andito na si Kuruan. Hello, Kuruan. Hello kay Jason Valdez, kay Thirst TV. Hello here. Tapos, yan, Ron De La Cruz. Thank you so much. Salamat sa mga premium account. SLMT sa premium ako, sabi ni Zabi
Zabi.
says. Yan. Now we're talking about this. Now, still we're on Pagtatag. And then, including this na nag-release sila ng parang well, they make it public. We all probably know this from behind the scenes na nakikita natin or probably in the credits na for sure napansin na nating lahat na 1Z was established like way back until they this is just a public announcement na ginawa nila today. How do you feel na they came to this now, like they're really promoting their this company that they just they created on their own?
Siyempre, I'm pretty sure it's self-fulfilling for them. I'm pretty sure they have been, they've waited for this for so long, and finally they're able to showcase, it themselves, like personally na they are now representing themselves as an established, company. Siguro sa akin lang, this is just me being a fan, and it has nothing to do with any other what do you call this? And kasi hindi ko naman talaga alam. And I know na nagkaroon sila ng interview with Rappler. Hindi ko pa napapanood yung interview with Rappler. Pero siguro, me as a fan, okay, this is just me, my personal opinion, I would have probably wanted an announcement, like an official.
Yung parang
like
post.
on Twitter, like.
A post.
Like, hi team,
yes.
as of, we, like SB19 will now be under the, we are so proud of it, and we look forward to more of this. I don't know, just something like that. But that's just me also, because, like, I've done, syempre marami ng propagandas na, so yun lang yun,
strategy.
Like, just, pero that's very minute lang sa akin yun, and okay naman yung ginawa nila, parang in your face kaagad na. Pero that's just siguro one thing lang na parang maganda.
Kasi hindi naman siguro talaga nila to pinalano, at ay siguro na-caught na lang sila doon sa situation. May nagtanong na siguro talaga.
We don't know naman talaga until yung nalabas na yung music video ng Gento, which again is I'm okay with that. I'm just not parang lang siguro, that's just my personal pagka
pagkapab.
So gusto ko lang, sa akin lang yun huwag niyo gawin, sa akin lang yun.
Of course. Hindi, of course, di ba? I could, meron naman talagang yung tipong tayo parang, maganda sana akong ganito, parang ganyan. But then I'm still at dito na tayo kumbaga sabi ko nga kanong okay, alam naman natin to, nakita naman natin yung Manzi na matagal na, di ba?
Yeah.
But of course, we were just like, okay, totoo wala pa naman silang observe.
And that's their private stuff na. Nila na yun. Like, we have no say in that. And as fans, the only thing we could do is just, support, help. And do the best we can to promote their music.
But I think what's good what was good about it is right now na alam na ng mga 18 right now na parang alam na ito na yon. Kumbaga they're producing by their own, they're lahat, 'di ba? They're doing it.
Self-produced naman na. Now it's just like diba? It's an official like.
Of course. Now official, parang official, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Yan. So ayan yung mga yan yung mga topics natin ngayon na parang umiingay. And how about ito naman? Ito, at least something lighter to. How Josh, Binibining Pilipinas judge. Were you surprised?
Oo. I mean, I woke up seeing the picture, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Pero deserve. Like, they all deserve their own. Kasi sa akin, like, they were, like, you guys know how brutally honest I am when it comes to...
I love that.
Like the social media that we have in the Philippines, especially yung pinagdaanan nila, like hindi biro yung yung hindi lang kasi bashing ang hinarap nila. It wasn't
Oo.
just like the trash
Yes.
talk. It was like
Something personal pa ba?
demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Oo.
completely
Oo.
demoralized, and
Oo.
they were attacking their like
Yeah.
them being a human being.
Exactly.
It
True.
wasn't even just like, oh, mukha kayong K-pop, or no,
Oo.
they were straight up
Yes. Oo.
like
Iba eh.
tao
Oo.
ba ang nagtatanong
Defaming
sa
eh. Oo.
ano?
Oo.
Oo, parang hindi na inhumane na
Humiliation.
talaga.
Oo.
Anyway, so ako talaga, I've always been, been the person to give them credit in everything that they do. And so things like this, nagigas sila here and there, they deserve it, because I want the people who used to bash them to get
To
like
see.
a
Yeah.
visual slap in the face.
Sweet
Like,
revenge, no?
oh,
Sweet
like you don't
revenge.
have
Like,
to. Oh, like
come
they don't
on.
have to do anything. It's
Yeah.
binibigay sa kanila
No. Eh,
directly.
let's blunt it down, no? Na pag, 'di ba, parang sinasabi nila dati na hindi sila visually ganun, 'di
Yeah,
ba?
and I just
Right?
love it na hindi na sila kailangan hindi nila kailangan sumagot. Let their work,
Oo, no?
do the justice for them.
Man, sabi ko nga doon sa tweet ko eh, Piolo Pascual and Josh in one frame. Parang, 'di
Oh,
ba?
yeah?
Wait ako ganito, wait ko. So, like, kasi Piolo, di ba mo
Ganyan.
kasi makikita mo si Piolo, di ba? Parang may Piolo tapos Josh in one frame, wow, di ba? That level, that like
Ang
shoot
cute
up
lang
like
ni Josh, kasi what was he like, ano ba binubuksan niya? Lollipop ba yun? Kasi parang,
hindi ko pa
ang
nga
cute.
nakikita.
Hindi ko pa, yun lang yung like a small clip lang. Ang cute niya, may binubuksan siya.
Di ba? Di ba? Ganon. Let's now talk about the solos naman. How do you see the solos, and before we go back to the pagtatag thing. Kasi ito yung pagtatag, nagsimula to ng may mga solo sila before this pagtatag eh. So,
Yeah.
how did you see the solo careers nila? And para sa iyo, were you parang surprise, and also ka ba na nag-worry ka rin, or sabi natin hindi ka nag-worry, but then are you thinking like, okay, how long does it gonna last, or paano ba nila gagawin, or you just chill parang, or
Yeah, ano lang, I mean, buhay nila yan, bahala sila.
malalaki na kayo,
Ano,
talaga doon,
ay,
kaya nyo na yung sarili
ginusto
nyo.
nyo yan eh, bahala kayo. Na, syempre, maganda yung nila. Like, it's
But it's
such a
challenging, I
stepping.
think. No?
It's challenging because they have to do it simultaneously with the group projects that they already have.
Yeah.
Diba? Like, I'm pretty sure they had other things that were part of their
This
contract
pagtatag,
prior.
yeah.
Maybe their contract prior had
Yes.
recently ended, pero they still had to complete that before going to officially transition into 1Z. Pero, and then on top of that, them doing their solos, like Pablo, Josh, and Ken. Not only is it just doing solos, but in between they also have, like, obviously Ken has Superior Son.
Yeah.
Pablo is still most likely producing and writing music in between.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Josh is dealing with his gaming stuff,
Yes.
here and there as well.
And
So
producing songs din.
right, and I'm pretty sure
Nagpe-pressure.
Stel and Justin, even though wala pa sila masyadong solo, I mean, except for Ja with
Yeah.
Pure Gold, being the creative director in certain aspects of whatever music video na release nila. And we don't know, kung baka marami na silang na record na music video, or marami na silang na record na videos na ilalabas pa later on. We don't know that.
Na-prepare na, yeah.
Oo.
Exactly.
Pero as far as I know, nakaya nila pinagsabay. So ito, being a group, what more, what other challenges can do they need to face to prove to other people that we did it together, we did it solo, and we're doing it solo and together at the same time. So there's really nothing else na kaya pa or pwede pa siguro masabi sa kanila na hindi pa nila na-prove, and they don't need to prove
unbelievable,
anything
no?
na. Oo.
At saka dati kasi naman, naalala mo yung dati parang nag-ano pa tayo na, parang kailangan yung part ni Jap, lagi nating inaano, na parang solo part niya,
Yeah.
Josh naman, di ba?
Mhm.
Now, doing it like, wow, parang really
Hindi, like if you know lang,
di ba?
just the consistency of the things they put out there. It's like one step higher each time.
Exactly.
Nagla-level up siya every time.
Exactly.
Tigmo na lang yung gusting nila sa I Can See Your Voice. It's like,
Oh, hindi ko
makikita
pa.
mo yung reaction ng mga judges. Like, yung the way they would, like, natawa ko, anong pangalan niya? Negi ba?
Negi.
Oo.
Negi. Ay,
When,
Negi, Negi,
tsaka
Negi.
yung MC, the MC,
Ah, ah,
pangalan,
ah. Si
nung nagra-rap na si Ken,
Luis. Luis
yung
Manzano.
nagra-rap si Ken, no, not the MC Luis,
Oh,
the MC, I think one his name, MC yata, sa likod ni Nate. One of the, I think MC din pangalan niya. Yeah, I think so. But
ah.
anyway, dalawa sila when Ken was rapping. Nakanganga lang talaga. Like, gusto ko gawa ng video, pero if you guys know what I'm talking about,
Uh,
if you make a video or if you do a
yeah.
TikTok video of that, itag niyo ako kasi sobrang tawang-tawa talaga ako. They were just like they,
Uh,
MC mo? Tama ba?
oh, hindi ko MC Mua sabi ni Yvette. MC Mua. MC Mua.
Yun yung name
Ewan
niya.
ko kung
I think
saan.
so.
Kilala ko.
Oh, basta, it was just like, people were, I mean, definitely from their first, na sobrang, parang lagi silang nagtatago, laging mahiyain,
Oh,
like,
Madi, right? The difference, no?
sobrang, sila, like,
Oo.
syempre, and then ngayon, parang pagpasok pa lang nila, like, parang naririnig mo na yung kanta ng Goblin, like,
para, para, para may
Oo, parang may smoky effect pa, parang yung like, pagpasok pa lang nila, like, she
That's funny.
like, wala
Yung
lang,
iba
ang
na,
angas lang talaga, like,
the
or lang.
starstruck with everyone, no? Yung aura, no? Yung tipong,
Oo, yun talaga.
iba.
Like, only SB19. I mean, at least sa akin for now. Wala
Yes,
pa ako
yes.
nakikita na P-pop group that gives
Yes.
me, that
Mm.
vibe, that
True.
feeling na,
True. And I would agree. I would agree. Of course, I think I will, because it's yun nga. Yung mga steps na ginagawa ng SB19 is kumbaga ilang levels na. Yung parang ilang levels I mean, you cannot actually compare. I would actually again, no, and I'm wishing really good for other P-pop artists to be able to
yeah,
reach that.
same.
But then they have to do more. They have to do a lot of work because SB19 is still right now doing such tremendous
Yeah.
work to be grabe. Di ba? Parang,
Siguro mention na rin natin, Kois, like, there are lots of new upcoming groups right now.
True.
Ang dami talaga. And, ako na may napanood ako, Eclipse yata nagsabi, I think their name is Eclipse, sabi ng isang member na they look up to SB19 and they think SB19 is the reason why they are now able to do more P-pop groups like this, and na nag-push SB19 talaga yung parang nag-open ng doors. Meron
Yeah.
ng groups dati pero it wasn't until SB19
Yes.
actually came into the picture that now P-pop is how it is now, diba? After just
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
And I think artists like that, giving respect to the mga artists na nagbigay talaga nag-open ng doors sa kanila, those people with that type of mentality, they should be, like, if you're already thinking like that, their fans should be very proud of them. Like,
Exactly.
fans will
Exactly.
always deliver what the
Yeah.
artist is going to provide to everyone, and I think that's similar to us kasi syempre tayo 18 tayo yung talagang we
Support.
did everything for
Yes.
SB19, and SB19 gave us, like,
The
for example,
I think for me, SB19 gave the whole music industry and P-pop industry the blueprint.
yeah,
Diba?
I think
Parang,
blueprint to how to maintain.
yes. Yung
Um,
tipong, di ba, kung paano malagpasan tong ganto, di ba, parang ganto. They just need to, parang,
yes, my love daw. Sorry, sabi ni Jean. Yes, my love daw.
Bless
Sorry.
my love. Bless my
Correct.
love.
I stand corrected, sir. Yes, my love yung nagsabi. Pero yeah, no, I honestly believe that. And yung fans kasi, if you have, well, if your fans respect you, if you have respectful fans, if you have fans na you give trust to and trust you back, similar to us,
Exactly.
SB19 and 18. Kaya nga tayo, grabe, pag 18 na yan, SB19, para lang tayong
Yes.
tropa lang mag-usap
Uh,
minsan, di ba? Like, they
yeah.
love that type of communication way that we have. With respect, syempre, and
Of
pag
course.
kailangan na, di ba?
Oh.
Pero I think, siguro sa P-pop groups and kung may fans man dito ng ibang fan base na, I mean, excuse me, group na manunood, start off with that, give your idols are working hard to give you
Yes.
something to voice out
Yes.
to the world. Like your group is giving you something to work with and be inspired about, and I think you should take that, and kayo as fans then utilize
Give it
that.
all.
Hindi yung,
Yes. Yeah.
I think hindi yung
Exactly.
parang pati idols
Relax
niyo
lang.
binabash niyo. Like I don't I
Yung
don't
ganun.
I don't know.
Or
Kung ako
tsaka
yung idols,
relax
like
lang. Dapat
sobrang sakit nun.
ano talaga, it's double work. Kagaya siguro nung yung parang kailangan it has to be like more than just like listening to the music. It has to be like yung kagaya nung ginagawa mo. I mean, like really, like it has to be like that, 'di ba? Kasi it all started from that work na ginawa yung mga 18 na mga una nag-support, and
Mhm.
nagko-continue na lang siya ngayon, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Nagko-continue siya, the support become normal support, pero that's a very very outstanding support na I don't think na, sabi ko nga nung during my days standing Backstreet Boys, wala namang ganito. Parang
Wala.
di so, 'di ba?
There's like
Parang wala
there's
lang, 'di
very
ba?
you
Babay
just
ka lang ng album.
babay na album,
Yun
yes.
lang. That's the actual
Buy the
support.
CD
But yeah, but it
and
all ends
listen
up
to
there.
watch the music videos on
Yeah.
MTV. The
MTV, right? Oo. Hope for the
wala pa
best na
namang
mag-top
YouTube
sila. Gano'n.
masyado. Yeah.
Right? 'Di ba?
Walang
But
wala
that's
pa
different. 'Di ba?
wala pa Spotify noon, like
Oo. Exactly. Exactly.
iTunes, what the heck?
Exactly. So, ayun. Now we would talk about let's talk about hi kay Dean Salazar, no? Sabi ni Jin, they set the standard. That's true, Jin.
Mhm.
It's true. No doubt. Let's talk about yung nila, yung music na sinabi nila. What are you excited about with this Pagtatag music?
Mm.
Pablo said something about yeah, EDM requested by Josh, the hip hop of course from Ken, the probably ballad for Justin, and kung ano man ang surprise na gagawin nila on other music. R&B was probably one of the hit na lagi nilang nabanggit. What are you most excited about on
Ballad
this?
talaga. I'm
That's
so kasi sunod-sunod. Di naman
namimiss mo na
sa
ba yung hanggang sa huli na mga iyak-iyak ka
oo,
na?
like
Yung mga
miss ko na yung harmonization nila kasi
That's right.
ako dun talaga una na fall in love sa kanila. And yes, they're great dancers, of course. Pero I got hooked when I actually saw the live performance of Hanggang sa Huli during their live press con. Live press con with, I forget which one, yung
Yeah.
parang naka-leopard pa yata sila nasuot. But when they sing Hanggang sa Huli, I was like, oh, okay, count me in.
Yan.
Ganon.
Yan na.
Done deal. So excited ako for another ballad like that na
Ooh, ako
yung
din.
kahit hindi ka naman malungkot, maiiyak ka.
Yung
Kahit
malulungkot
kahit
ka.
hindi ka sad, like
Oo.
you get so emotionally like
Oo.
'di ba affected
Maiisip mo
kahit
yung
hindi
oo.
hindi ka naman talaga. So I'm very looking forward to that. Hindi natin alam if it's ballad lang or is it more of an R&B like or
Oo.
like
Yung
excited
parang
ako.
may jam, slow jams.
Oo. Slow jams.
Slow jams, no?
Okay,
What if, no?
two man mga ganon like
What if? Hindi mo alam, no?
I'm
Actually, I love slow jams.
they have 6 tracks, 'di ba? So isa na
Ah.
yung Gento, so may 5
Sige.
pa.
May 5.
Oo.
Sabihin na natin yung
So,
EDM, hip-hop, yun nga, yung ballad, tapos
mhm.
kung dalawa. Sana no? Sana nga may slow jams, no? Sana slow jams yung sana yung R&B nila slow jams din.
Ako, basta ballad. Basta meron silang harmonization. Like, solid na ako dun. Yung, tapos, ano, di ba? Tapos yung magkakaroon pa sila ng Wish. Kasi di ba sa Wish Bash, it's always
Oo
live.
nga.
Tapos
Oh, yeah.
magpapanood ng mga international YouTubers, ng mga reactors. Tapos sabihin nila like, yung thumbnail nila lahat ganito. Mga ganun. Like,
But I never do that, though. Nakita mo yung thumbnail ko. Yung
hindi.
title, I never
Si
do.
Chris laging,
Ano? Kaya na.
Naalala ko one time, I saw your reaction video. First time mo nag-react sa, ano, first time mo nag-react sa One Ok Rock. And I'm a huge One Ok Rock
Oh,
fan.
yes. Oh, I
I saw
love
them
that.
last year nga dito and it
Uh,
was just like
Swerte
super
naman.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oo, grabe. Love you, Taka. Anyway, so tapos na, I remember nagko-comment ako sa'yo na, oh my God, please watch mo yung ganyan, ganyan. Watch mo to, tapos na, watch mo rin yung ganyan. I was like trying to like ganun ako eh. Like I wanted to pag gusto ko yung group, like I want people to really hear their music. Parang kasi music is such a big deal sa akin. Like I
Yeah.
cannot live without
It's life
music.
eh. Totoo.
Oo, like it's something that I could like kahit nag-iisa ako, like it's a companionship to me what
True.
music could bring. So pag meron ako talaga nagustuhan na artist, like I want a lot of people know. Like right now, sobrang love na love na love ko music ni Jom from Almost. Like I always
Oh,
like
oh,
play his
almost.
music. Oo,
Yeah.
sobrang love ko yung voice ni Jom. I had that phase with kay Ace Benzuelo
Ace
din.
Manzuelo, yeah.
Sobrang na-love ako sa discography niya. Pero at the same time, syempre, like, main pa rin ng SB19. I always have
Yes.
SB19 as my main. But on the side, it's just like other artists that I truly like see.
I'm listening to a lot of artists, and I wouldn't deny that because for me that's where I doon ko na ano yung mga flavors, kaya madali sa akin madali ko na appreciate even yung genre ni Philip eh. It's because I was listening to that kind of music eh. Even metal, I went up to that part na nag-metal ako. So ganun ka yung love ko sa music. So nung lumabas yung Philip genre, everyone was like parang
Yeah.
ang hirap appreciate ko, pero sa akin chill lang ako. Parang this is actually good. Parang
Yeah.
kasi
It's ano kasi, if you really are not used to that type of,
yes, it's
trap
hard.
hip
Yeah,
hop.
true.
Pero
It's
I
gonna
don't know,
be
I grew
hard
up
for
like
sure.
obviously here in the US, like that's
Especially dyan,
oh,
'di ba? Diba, Little Uzi Vert, yan, mga ganyan, 'di ba? Or sabihin na natin ang pinaka mainstream diyan is sino ba ang pinaka mainstream diyan? Travis.
sa hip hop,
Hip hop na ganong genre, parang ni Philip.
Kendrick Lamar,
Kendrick Lamar.
Drake.
Yep. Drake.
Um,
Yep. Ganyan.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's this new artist, sabihin ko, listen to this song called All My Life by
Casey and
Lil,
Jojo.
Lil
Luma talaga matanda
Step
na.
tayo sa
Casey.
future. Sa
Okay,
present
okay.
pala.
Okay.
It's a hip hop song pero kasi the music, excuse me, maganda yung beat obviously pero yung meaning ng song niya. His name is Lil Durk. And he's with J.
I'll check.
Cole. I don't know if you know who J. Cole. Si J. Cole yung kumanta ng birthday song.
Oh.
Birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that song, like if you
Yeah.
if you want to listen to something new, not new, hindi siya new. I'm sorry, it is new, but it's not a new genre is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That song in itself is such a powerful song kasi ang ganda talaga ng message ng song niya.
I'll tap onto that. So ayan, grabe. So what is your ito sa mga nagsasabi, sabi niya, I love Almost True and I love SH even more kasi now we are free to play any fillers.
Yes.
Very
Shout out kay
nice.
DJ Les.
Yes. Sino bang head ng DJ ikaw ba madalas o mas madalas na iba na nag-DJ? O
Some other station?
sa
US station?
Sa US.
Ako kasi pinakauna talagang DJ sa buong 18 fandom. Like I was the first one for
Yeah.
I mean, ako
Exactly.
yung sabi nila, ako yung inalay.
Oo nga. Ikaw yung guinea pig eh.
Oo, ako yung guinea pig.
Try
And they're
natin
like, Ate B, try mo. Tapos, pag nag-click, di ba, invite kayo. Pero pag hindi, di ba,
Yeah, true.
Pero sa ako siguro, pero we have other ones sa US18. There's DJ C, di ba, parang the letters, di ba, B, DJ B, D, H, Pau, DJ L, DJ M, pa si J Cons, DJ din yan, pero ayaw magtrabaho eh. Tapos,
J Cons.
Oo, si J
Magtrabaho ka daw.
Cons. Oo, tapos, si DJ E, alam mo kami.
DJ is DJ.
Tapos meron na kaming DJ Foxy, ganyan.
Yeah.
Pero, ayun. Tapos, pero sa mother station kasi halo eh. We have combination of the other DJs that are under the umbrella ng Tropang Stationhead, which is SB19 Stationhead nga. So we all switch, we take turns. Like si DJ SB, si Bestie, si Blackjack kanina, siya yung DJ sa Mother Station kahapon.
Yes.
So, we
Sobrang
take
solid.
turns.
Sobrang solid. Unang-una, ako I would really like to thank you guys. Sobrang yung dedication nyo talaga to do that. Ako actually minsan ako nawawala-wala babalik and then ganon. Tapos I would of course I'm active on my fan base, on our fan base United 18, and that's where I can actually full blast, no. But then ayun nga, I mean like just seeing yung movement nyo guys are totally awesome. And I really kasi even kami 18 radio, 'di ba? Parang at yung nagtatanong nga kami. Balik niya ano na sino mo mag-DJ para man lang mayroong gumalaw na yung 18 sa tagal
Oh,
na, 'di ba? 'Di ba? So
si yan,
but then you still do, 'di ba? Si Utol, kumusta na Utol?
na si Tito,
At
ano,
si Tito
sabi,
Mike.
Tito Mike
Tito
na,
Mike.
it's so weird when I call him Tito Mike, pero sabi niya go lang daw, even though I know we're probably like almost the same age. Pero Tito Mike,
Exactly.
magbalik buhay na kayo.
Exactly. We need to find the ulit, yung parang momentum eh.
Oh,
Parang
kasi
nasa
malapit na ang pagtatagan. We definitely need all the help we can get for the
That's it.
Pagtatag streaming. Malay nyo, may
That's it.
dadaan na naman kasi, yung Gento streaming party, may
di ba?
five handsome gentlemen who showed up kahit na hindi natin nakikita. No, yung voice pa lang nila.
Biglang
Malay nyo.
dumadaan eh, di ba?
Mhm.
Di ba? Kaya guys, please do stream on Stationhead if you have a choice. Na alam ko sometimes you guys are busy, ganon. But if you have a chance, alam mo yun, just listen to there kasi at least doon, kumbaga hindi na kayo mamimili ng playlist, you gonna hear SB19 songs, help support and stream and count to, sinasabi nga ni DJB na yung if you have Spotify premium, that's gonna help maalay natin biglang makita natin si Gento nandun na, gumigento na sa billboard at maibalik ang di ba?
So yeah,
but anyways, yeah.
sana lang talaga next week makita natin siya sa top 200. Crossing fingers.
Okay, yeah, maganda yan. But thank you so much, DJB,
Of
for
course.
joining me here. I really
Sobrang
do
laki ng
appreciate
utang
your
ko na
time.
sa'yo, kaya ito na.
Ito na yung kabayaran.
Sorry
Ito na
na.
yung kabayaran. Nako, hindi, I know, thank you again sa nandito, sa mga Eagles na nandito, sa mga 18 na sa US na nandito, of all the people na nasa Stationhead na nag-drop by pa kayo dito, maraming salamat. So any reflections and thoughts on the pagtatag or what can you tell to the 18 na especially sa bagong generation na biglang manonood ngayon, and then what can you advise us of now an ate 18, or of course hopefully hindi pa naman tita 18, ate 18 pa din. hopefully nasa ate 18 pa rin. Kasi magulat ako biglang may magulat ako, may 5 years old na dito na 18 na, di ba? But when my daughters are gonna be
I was gonna say
automatic 18 dyan. Pero so as an ate 18, what do you advise to the new 18 first?
wala lang, magano lang kayo stream
Naman.
hindi
Stream
hindi
na
ano
maayos.
lang,
Tapos magkano kayo ng wag niyong kagad na wag kayong kailangan may mga strategy, di ba? Kailangan
okay,
may
actually
gawin
ganito na
minimum
lang,
of 10 seconds, mga ganyan.
konti lang ang oras natin sa isang araw, konti lang. And if you wanna help out the boys or the fandom, diba? Use your time wisely. Use your time to where it should be be more beneficial to the boys. Whether that's streaming, sharing their music, on Twitter if you want, engage sa mga topics about them. Like of course YouTube, like stream din kayo ganyan. Pero all I'm saying is like if you truly want to help, use your time wisely, because once it passes, you can never go back. And hindi mo na, and ayaw mong, don't get to the point where you have to tell yourself, ay sana
ginawa mo, no?
sana
Yes.
konti na lang pala, sana nagawa ko yun.
Totoo.
Isang
yan.
ano na lang pala, sana nagawa ko yun.
Totoo
Oh my
yan.
gosh, 3 votes lang pala, di sana dinagdagan ko na yung votes.
Tama.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's like,
O sana
Ang dam
nag-participate ka sa ganito, no? Sana
mm.
nag-participate ka sa
Oo.
ganito.
Kasi
You
us,
volunteer yourself, no?
true yan. Like, okay, siguro self-experience ko na rin eh. Like, during the times na I could have done more. There were a lot of times dati na I kung marami lang akong followers or marami lang sana akong
Hmm.
ka-members na willing tumulong, I could have done more. Now I have a platform to use. Now I have members that I could trust. Now I have a
Yes.
team that is willing to, or that has the same vision
Yes.
as I do. Ngayon pwede ko na magawa
Hmm.
yung pwede kong tulong na bibigay. So yun lang siguro, use your time wisely when it comes to fangirling or fanboying. When I say wisely, wisely
Yes.
talaga. Huwag kayong
And also I
magsayang ng
think
oras
and
sa
I
mga
also
bashers.
and I think also choose whom are they going to
Stand and promote.
or also follow kung sino
Mm-mm.
yung
True,
kung
true,
sino yung
true.
kasi kumbaga yung para ma-direct ka sa tamang way or you use
Yes.
like a best way, 'di ba? Parang ganun. So
Hmm.
I think for me, importante 'yan.
Yeah. At saka marami ng fan groups na matagal na. If you're not sure, ask one of them. Like I said, you
Exactly.
won't know until you ask. And it's free to ask a question. But make sure you do it with respect.
Yes.
Mga OG po na 18, you don't know what we have gone through.
Sobra
You
malupit
know,
na.
so if you're new to the fandom, all you gotta do is ask with respect,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure you will get the answer na
Yeah.
kailangan mo talaga.
And yung welcome. Masarap talaga. Ako actually nag-enjoy ako. Sabi ko nga sa asawa ko, dito ako nakakuha ng parang escape on all the
Yeah.
natural family stress,
You
'di
always
ba?
go back. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
There was one point talaga na I was like, hindi ko na kaya. Kasi
Oo.
sobrang dami. Like, it was just on top
Yes.
of, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of
Yeah.
chaos, a lot of drama, and my work, and then,
Yeah.
being a single mom and all that stuff. It was just like, there's too much. And then
Yeah.
family, what I was going through with my family, having multiple deaths in the family, a
Mm.
lot of things to deal with emotionally. It was just too hard. It was just such a, hindi ko na kaya. And then parang, nakita ko yung ibang members namin na still pushing through and naghihirap talagang still dedicated na parang like alam mo yun,
Hindi mo
ako
matitiis eh.
oo, hindi kasi parang
Matitiis.
they look up to you na sumali sila sa fandom dahil nakita nila yung hard work mo, nakita nila yung ginagawa. Tapos ikaw pa give up. Parang
Yes.
hindi ko kaya yun. Oo. So like, you always go back kasi that's mo yan eh. Part na ng happiness mo yan eh. So,
Hindi, tsaka what are the chances na you become a part of this? I mean, eventually when they, alam mo yon, when they choose or SB19 choose to, when they say like, oh, we made it and we are now want to, rest. I mean like, what about, you're gonna be so proud that, hey, you were there all the way, you were there even until sa sila na
actually,
hang
yun
up
yung
their
namin eh.
trophies, 'di ba? Parang 'di ba? Or
That's one of
jerseys.
our US 18s talaga. I remember one time ano bang event? Basta parang yata like one of those like send your message to the group, parang fandom message or fan base message. So as US 18 parang ang sinulat ko yata or namin was we will be here for you until the time comes na you don't need us anymore.
Grabe, no?
Yung
Ay, sobrang naman,
oo.
nakaka-soft naman yung
I remember yun yung I
Maganda
think I
yan.
wanna say yun parang sa get in the zone or after get in the zone. Parang message ng fan base. So like that was wait
That's good.
lang.
Sige lang.
Close ko lang guys. Sorry, may
Okay.
dadaan lang.
Okay.
Paano ba yun?
Iyan mo lang, yung stop cam.
Hang on guys.
Ayan. There we go. So, ay grabe. Ako sobra akong natutuwa dito sa portion na to. I've never thought na makakausap natin si B. Kayo nga, di ba nagulat kayo na nandito siya, talking to us right now. And we are actually so ako privileged ako na makausap ang isang DJB. And I think ako na-appreciate ko yung mga talagang ginagawa niya, especially, and also their fan base, because it's kind of inspiration. Sabi ko nga kumbaga parang I choose to follow people that I think would help me grow as well as an 18, mas lalo pang maging yung productive yung pagiging 18 ko, and B is one of that. Kaya B, thank you
Shadow
so
naman,
much.
Kois. Huwag kang
Ganun talaga. I'm just being hindi naman ako
Hindi.
hindi naman ninang naman ninang.
Parang mali yata, Kois. Parang yata.
Okay. And gusto ko ikaw naman, you've talked to SB19 a lot of times, couple of times. You've been asking them about their music and all that stuff. But what you want to say before we end our stream? What do you want to say to SB19 if probably they're watching right now? What do you want to tell them? Apart from their music and how good they are, something that you just want to tell them personally.
Personally, wow. Personally.
Naisip mo ba yan?
Bigla akong, no, hindi naman. Like, I just feel like siguro, gusto ko I want them to show, or not show, pero, well, I guess show, pag lumabas sila sa Billboard Top 200 Global, I want them to cry. No, I want, gusto ko makita talaga, like, yung nila, yung like, kung pwede lang sila mag-live and just kind of share the
moment with us.
To us, yeah. Like, kasi sabay-sabay natin sila, or sabay-sabay tayo with them, na ginawa to lahat. So parang, sana sabay-sabay din natin ma-experience yung ganito mangyari. Kasi that's global yan like that's entire world. Like that's, of course. Kaya gusto ko lang ma-experience nila natin, or gusto ko lahat tayo parang sabay-sabay natin ma-experience yun. And whether it's baka gusto nila mag-man pa sila or mag-live, just something that we could do together right at that moment na it's when it's actually happening. It's ang saya nun, guys. Grabe. Sobrang saya nun.
We'll wait for that. And sana you have this angel's breath na biglang talagang balay mo kinabukasan, or, di ba? Diba?
Minty.
Yes, minty, diba? Diba? Angel's minty breath. Diba?
Wow! Ay, kaya pala yun ang sabi. Sabi ni DJ Nins, si Nina ng Kuwait 18, sabi niya, ano daw ako, celebrity yan. Tapos sabi ko, hindi celebrity yun. Tapos sabi ko, pwede pa na silly breath tea.
Silly breath.
Silly breath tea.
Silly breath tea. But anyhow, ayun B, thank you so much.
You're welcome, syempre.
I know I took your personal time.
Wait.
Oy. Ayun. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream with us. Babalik pa yun si B. Ayun. But thank you again so much sa mga nandito sa 30-40 people na nandito a while ago. Maraming salamat sa inyo. I would like to just thank first again J-Cons and Ron De La Cruz for sharing your blessings with me. Hey baby. Okay, kasi gabi na dito guys gusto na matulog ng ng baby ko. Ayun, okay, wait for daddy. But thank you guys so much again for joining us. Ayan, and if you're new to this channel, ayun, subscribe ko sa channel ko, and I will try to go back more on this, and we're gonna talk to a lot of more people in the coming weeks, hopefully, and more surprises for you. So, unang-una, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. DJ B, hindi nakapagpaalam sa inyo si B, but tatay ko, nandito pa siya Yun. Hindi na siya nakapagpaalam sa inyo guys. But again, thank you so much for being here, for staying with me for 2 hours. And I hope you have enjoyed this, I think yun, and also may nakuha kayo something substantial sa pagiging 18 natin, celebrating pagtatag and whatever it is. Yun. Basta, we'll always be here. For me, I will always be here to support SB19, makatulong sa 18 and everything like that. Kung lahat na nasa inyong fanbase, you are doing a good job. Every one of you guys. Let's keep on doing that. Let's keep on supporting SB19, protecting SB19, and alam mo, marami pa tayong pagdadaanan as an 18. Sobrang dami pa nating and itong concerts na to, series of concerts, if you can support whatever you can, do it. And ayun, maraming salamat. I think that's all for me, no? And hindi ko na kayo para makatulog kayo kasi it's past 12 na dyan sa Philippines. Thank you again so much. Sa US, good morning to you all, and then sana you'll have a good day all. And this once more again, Uzi Vlogs, and I hope to see you guys on my next video and next 18 Hangout Club. Goodbye everyone. Shout out kay Leslie Ann, Bel Santos, Camille Cruz, Josel, Thirstov, Korean, Jacons, Nasha, Uzikats, United 18 of Emirates. Thank you guys so much, and it's been a good day. Goodbye everyone.